Well, y'all know what time it is. It's another beautiful Tuesday night, and y'all about to be kicking it with MZ Talks Boxing and his co-host Master Rod. So, with no further ado, you know how we do. Y'all know what it is. MZ Talks Boxing.
Let me make this abundantly clear. We talk about boxing here. My opinion is winning, but if you ain't feeling, you're good on your boxing. Yeah, this mental headshot sting. So do these body blows that I bring. You wanted the big step to the ring. Let's go to the toe to the final bell ring. MZ Talks Boxing. Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of MZ Talk Boxing. Boy Master Rod, and the first one to hit the door, we got to scream out a salute to D-Lo 404 Boxing, the voice of reason. And without the voice of reason, what do you have? Calamity, craziness, insane people running around talking foolishness. That's what the voice of reason brings back to you. Calmness, understanding. So tonight we're going to have an enjoyable night. As always, we're going to kick it with our family. We're going to kick back with our friends. We're going to do what we do. Put something in the air, sip a little bit, kick your feet up on the table. And we're going to enjoy tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about boxing. I'm going to talk about some things that came up in the news that caught my eye that I think everybody should be aware about. But you know how we do, Master Ron. We start off slow, and then we get to rolling in deep. I'm going to put a link in because I know some of our family members do like to join us sometime. And I feel like it's a beautiful thing to always have one of our family members join the show with us.
Yeah,
so
go ahead and get them set up, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop a link in there for them. So
in the
like
meantime,
we always
I'm gonna say hello to my boy D-Lo for Boxing. What's up, man?
Without a doubt, you know, Lala D was the first one in the last 2 weeks in a row. I guess D-Lo decided to go ahead and win that spot. He came in fast and furious. And oh man, D-Lo been dropping some good videos these last few days. Shoot, I don't mean to say last few days. I mean these past couple of weeks. He turned his eye on some new stuff that he brought to the attention that I hadn't really recognized. So I'm glad he brought those situations up and showed. But I'm gonna go ahead and put a picture of Clarissa Shields because the GOAT is getting ready to have a fight coming up in a couple of months. But you know, I'm gonna wait till we get enough people to hear. D-Lo, how you been doing, my brother? Go ahead and holler at us in the comment. Let us know what's been going on with you.
Yeah,
everything's been going all right, man. Oh man, there they go with that craziness. We ain't having that tonight. I don't know what the heck VTL is, but yeah. So, Master Rod, I guess we can go ahead and start putting it out there. You know, we're working on that 21 plus album. We're going through the rigors of the last thing, the last stages of this album. Got quite a few songs that we're gonna have coming out.
Yeah, that's true, man. We about to sew it up. Gil Coles, salute. What's going on, my brother?
Gil Coles in the house. Salute to Gil Coles. Hey, Keith Thurman is on his way back, man. Keith Thurman looked like he ready to fight. Looked like that Mario Barrios fight is about to be inked and ready to go. So Gil Coles, we'll be seeing the master flute player roll up in here and see what he can do. Glad to have you in. Like always, come in, sit back, put your feet up and enjoy yourself because you know how we do here on MZ Talks Boxing. Family comes in, we chill, we jam. Hey, we do what we do, and we're gonna do it again tonight. I know, Master Rod, I had held it back, but I'm gonna go ahead and show. When the accident, my boy Gil Cole said he can't wait for that fight to show up. Yeah, so Mario's got a tall order ahead of him for the simple reason he moving up to 147. Keith Thurman is a 147 pounder. Mario Barrios is coming up from 140, and if I'm seeing this correctly, this is going to be Keith Thurman is going to be his acclimating fight to 147 pounds. Now, it's true Keith has been out of the ring for a minute, and that can prove one or two ways. It could be detrimental. He could be out of shape. He could have a lot of ring rust, or he can come in a lot fresher than what he was because he hasn't really been taking a lot of punishment. He's got a chance to heal up from his surgeries and things like that, injuries. So hopefully he'll be stepping back into the ring closer to 100% than not. And if so, if he does come into the ring closer to 100%, I say that Mario Barrios could be in trouble because Keith Thurman, if he still has the spring in his step and he's still as quick as he was, he's going to. I could say he's going to cause Mario Barrios some problems. I can't say that it's an open and shut case, but I'm leaning toward Keith Thurman to go ahead and take the victory over Mario Barrios. Even though that's a San Antonio hometown fella, and I'm in San Antonio. Sorry, Marios, I rode with you a lot of fights, but in this fight right here, I'm not going to be able to ride with you. So, hey, I just got to keep it real, man. That's what we do here on MZ Talks Boxing. We keep it as real as possible, and that's all you can ask. I'm not going to lie to you. I ain't going to make up some nonsense and be spitting the wrong thing. So, with that being said, I'm looking forward to that fight. I can't wait till it come around because I want to see what Keith has up his sleeve. He get back Mario, I'll be ready to say, hey, if he start whooping for Spence or Crawford, let it be so. Go ahead and make that fight, Spence. Don't stay mad at Keith all this time. He back, he ready to fight it. Terrence Crawford, same thing. It's a lot of rumors like going around that Canelo is gonna fight Jamal Charlo, but I haven't really heard anything because I heard Eddie Reynoso, who happens to be Canelo's trainer, say that that's not true. That information is coming out about Canelo and Charlo fight is just not true. So we have to wait a little bit longer to see exactly what is going on with that. But what I can tell you is Caleb Plant has been calling out Charlo as of lately, doing videos and everything. He's straight saying he ready for the smoke. He actually said that Charlo's going to be easy work. Now, with that being said, we'll see how our constituents think about that as they come in and we get to chatting and chopping it up like usual. But, Master Rod, since it is early, you got Gil Cole standing there. I don't know if you got anything slowed up that you can get to right away without having to look for it. But if you do, I think you should hit Gil Cole's up because the man from Florida, and they listen to it slowed down. Not chopped up, just slowed down. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to sit back.
He's looking for the slow version, you think?
He's looking for the slow version. Every time Mr. Gil Cole's come in, it's got to be slowed up. For Gil Cole.
Wow.
He appreciates the fast version, but he lets us know that slow down is what really gets him into his zone where he can relax and enjoy himself and roll with us here on MZ Talks Boxing. Okay, Gil Cole says, he got something in the chat for me. He said, Gil Cole says, Plant versus Charlo will be a good scrap. I got mauled by KO. Man, that's a good one, Gil. I don't know if Maul is. I don't know what his power is like as he's going up because that's 168 too, and It seems to me that Maul is kind of hesitant about making that 168-pound jump because when you really look at it, it's a dangerous fighter up there that's been calling Jamal out ever since Jamal called him out and said he'd knock him out, and that's in David Benavidez. So we have to see what happens with Maul, and if he's going to go ahead and start being representing Houston and Texas like the G he's supposed to be, because right now he ain't looking all that G-ish. You know what I'm saying?
He say he looking all that G-ish.
Hey, I'm just keeping it real. He's not looking all that G-ish right now.
You said that's why I laugh. He ain't all that.
So if Maul happens to hear this, hey man, you represent H-Town, baby. You can't be out there making it seem like we soft in any kind of way, shape, form, or fashion. What you gonna do? Now, I like Caleb Plant too, because I picked Caleb Plant and I rode with Caleb Plant to be Canelo, which I was wrong. Canelo stopped him, but I still like Plant. I still like Plant. I do give Charlo a slight edge, not that big of an edge. We have to see what might go down with him, because in my opinion, he hasn't really fought enough at 160. And to be going up to 168, I feel like he's making a tall order of himself, because he hasn't really shown a lot of spunk in 160. Because being a champion 160, there's other champions in 160 that he could have went after, but he for whatever reason, it didn't happen. It didn't materialize. So I'm not going to harp on it too long. But what I am going to do is read D-Lo 404's comment. And he says, Jamel has advantages at 160 that may not be there at 168. I think that's the concern. Even if you listen to Ronnie Shields talk. And you know what, D-Lo? That's kind of what I'm getting at. I didn't hear Ronnie Shields talk about it, but I am looking at the fact that Jamal hasn't really had too many big fights in 160, because he fought Brandon Adams. I remember that. Brandon Adams came from that boxing tournament that they had going on. That's really why he got a title shot, because he won that tournament with Shane Mosley's son and stuff that was in there. So the fights that he's had in 160, he's acclimated himself in 160 out of over 154. But it's my opinion, and I don't want it to sound like weak or nothing, but I think Jamal should go ahead and make a name for himself at 160 and forget chasing Canelo, because it looks like to me Canelo is going up and he's going to be comfortable at 168. He seems to be comfortable there. And now he's trying to fight at 175, I think. Jamal doing all this jumping, trying to chase him. I think Jamal needs to pay attention to his body and his strength and his speed while he's steadily moving up. He is a big guy. I hear everybody say he's a big guy. He should be able to move up comfortably. But, I don't know. I just have to wait to see. D-Lo also said, that's at Gil Cole. He's talking to Gil Cole, so I'm going to mind my business on that. But he said Jamal also has fought several junior middleweights at 160. Junior middleweights. That would be the 154 guys. Yeah, that would be the 154. 154 guys. Wait. Welterweight. Welterweight is a junior middleweight. I'm tripping. Who he done fought several times that don't make sense at all. But, he chasing greatness. Or at least that's what he going to say. Right now, boxing has me so confused with who's fighting, who's not. Tyson Fury. Y'all know how I feel about Fury. But I'm going to say Tyson Fury had the nerve to put out a video and call Usyk a steroid user. Now, isn't that something? Tyson Fury actually got popped dirty, blamed it on dirty meat. And now he's out there calling somebody else a steroid user. That's like the kettle calling the pot black.
Yeah.
But Master Rod, as I said, we was trying to hook up your boy Gil Coles. So let's go ahead and hook up Gil Coles with something slow, smooth, and hot.
I do have him already set up. Gil Coles, this one's for you, my brother. And welcome to the MZ Talks Boxing Show with your hosts, Mr. MZ, co-host, Master Rod. Here you go, my brother.
Headphones, remember?
The life from the truth. You can't tell me just what you do. I'll do any and everything. I don't believe. You don't know the life from the truth. You can't tell me just what you do. I'll do any and everything. I don't believe. Thinking
I'm a stranger. Why these motherfuckers down here bumping like I won't bring them danger? Believe I can bang ya. I was raised on the block where the cop roll. Yes, the crack soul running through the back door. But naked asshole, break it down from the poles to the poles on these streets where the hustler knows. Why these people out here tripping about my life when really they don't have a clue? Slow down and take a pause. You about to put yourself in some danger. You don't even know the call popping off at the jaw. When them confrontations come around, you the first one that call the law free when you can't compete. Love pulling on that thing, only reason for being made is to breathe. Scoring up my knuckles, no. Rather have you bend it over from the slugs up and heat it up. 44, I've been to the end. Did on my time, broke bread with gold that I did on my crime, and I've been through some real ass holes as some fake ass friends as I'm fucked up kid.
You don't know the life from the truth. You can't tell me just what you do. I'll do any and everything. I don't believe. You don't know the life from the truth. You can't tell me just what you do. I'll do any and everything. I don't believe. Thinking
Clock in the morning, I'm yawning. Laced in my black boots, dressed in the white suit, praising the Lord that I didn't fall victim to the shank. Kept my eyes in the Bible, keep my mind off the tank. I'm realist amongst these ruthless killers. Cause I left my girl in the world and she pregnant with my little girl in the world. I can blame her. If she took another in the world, it'll hurt like hell to the heart, but I can't dwell. Keep a straight face, clear eyes, and they can't tell. They be searching for the weak around here, trying to turn that weak into fear. Man, I'm on them lines, head get swinging, low man's watching, the sun is beaming. We be singing about the lives we had, even if the lives isn't theirs.
You don't know the life from the truth. You can't tell me just what you do. I'll do any and everything. I don't believe. You don't know the life from the truth. You can't tell me just what you do. I'll
Just for a moment, let these guys know what's going on. As I run this neighbor making shaft while niggas claim they down when they fake ass matches. When it's time for a track, so studio booth. Y'all make my future like a kid's loot too. Claiming other companies can't keep it real with you. When I give you a chance, I guess I'm fucking you too. Bitch, which is aggravating y'all when we do a show. You wonder why I run the car, cause I don't need the headache, don't need the lies. In this rap game, must pay your time. And we ain't talking about dropping no change and no feel betrayed. I'm rolling with my rough dog nigga. Going on that killer H-Town's where we dwell. This is why we sound so well.
You don't know the life from the truth. You can't tell me just what you do. I'll do any and everything. I don't believe. You don't know the life from the truth. You can't tell me just what you do. I'll do any and everything. I don't believe. Thinking every man, every thought of mine. Living crying times. Oh, I know. Oh, I know that I'll be fine. Oh, my life. This is my life. Oh, I know. Let me tell you so. This is my life. This is my life.
Man, welcome back. Thank you for joining us here at MZ Talks Boxing. Because y'all know that's what we do. We sit back, we chill, and we jam. That one was for you, Gil Coles. Slow down, any and everything. Coming out the house of the Track Titans. So, as tonight goes on, I see my boy D-Lo for to send something in. Let me see what we got here. We're gonna see if we can throw it on into the show. Oh man, let me go ahead and give a big salute and congratulations. I don't know if you guys know, but as you can see, Maya Angelou has become. Let me get D-Lo down real quick. Here we go. Maya Angelou becomes first black woman on United States quarter. Picture that. Just let that soak in for a minute. There you go. Give that lady her roses right now. Give them to her, I say. Congratulations to Maya Angelou, man, because what else can you say except congratulations? You know, oh my gosh. Master Rod, when it comes down to it, I guess I'm not the only one with a funny bone because D-Lo 404 boxing. Let me go ahead. I'm going to have to get this here and share it with the world about Keith Thurman. But I tell you, that D-Lo is something else. That's real funny there, homeboy. I don't know if Gil Cole's going to like that too much. You shoot slugs at his favorite fighter right now. But I wanted to share with everybody and let them know that Maya Angelou is about to be on the quarter. And I myself will be looking for that quarter ASAP. You know what I'm saying? As soon as it come out, I'm going to be having my eyes trying to see if I can get my hands on one of them. What is that, 2020? Let me see if I can't find it. My boy, Gil Cole said, don't read that message, MZ, from D-Lo. Don't do it. Okay. I won't read it. What I will do, though, is, bam, share it like this here. Go ahead and let everybody know what D-Lo say. Say another fucking word about Keith Thurman and this shit is over. And I'm not playing, no. Oh, no, man. D-Lo wrong for that, man. D-Lo wrong for that. Hey, but it is what it is. Hey, Gil Cole, forgive me, man. I had to just sling it on out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold it against me. I just wanted to share what the comedian D-Lo 404 Boxing had to say in terms of what was going on. But now, that was a great one. That wasn't just a good one. That was a great one. D-Lo 404 said, what would have been more fitting would be putting her on a new coin like a $5 coin. Well, you know, this is America, and you know how they are when it comes down to things like that. They ain't trying to give the sisters and brothers too much shine. Bad enough, I bet you somebody is mad right now that they're gonna put her on the quarter. So what can you say about that? You know what I'm saying? But congratulations to Maya Angelou for that situation and everything that's going on. We're going to keep things rolling and civilized and have fun all night because that's what it is. Gil Cole's laughing at D-Lo. That was a fire joke, D-Lo. I'm saying that one for the archives so you can trust that it will be shown again after I come up with some good, funny stuff to say for it. D-Lo said, when I saw that, I knew exactly who I had to send it to. Gil Cole's number one on the list. Well, there you go, Gil. What we got here? I'm still working on that Thurman 20. Oh, that Tubman 20. You haven't got that Tubman 20 yet? I got a couple of them, but I didn't get to hold them as long as I wanted to. You know how you moving too fast and end up giving some money to one of the kids and gave that Harriet up, not paying attention. But if I can give, I don't even know if they I know they still in circulation. They just not popping up that regular. So with that being said, D-Lo, right. In other words, we have to take what they let us have as usual. And this is true. And talking about taking something. Let me go ahead and share this picture. You see this man right here? This man right here is a Louisiana man who was rearrested after spending, get this, 47 years in prison. And on his parole day, he gets a parole violation. Now, going deeper into the story, the Louisiana Board of Pardons and Parole Committee voted unanimously on March 18th to release Bobby Sneed from Angola prison. However, Sneed remains in prison nearly 9 months after his parole date and following 2 court decisions ordering his release. So what happened, they was told to release this man from prison. They held him 9 months longer than what they were supposed to. And then when they let him out, they instantly violated his parole. Ain't that a bitch? 47 years in prison, and the day he makes parole, they violate him on a parole violation because they held him 9 months longer than what they were supposed to.
That's BS.
That's in Louisiana, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just bringing it out. That gentleman right there. And that story came from Roland Martin. As you can see, I left Roland Martin's tag up there. So if you want to go and hear about that story or anything, that's where you can check it out at. So
what's his first name, man? I know his last name is Sneed.
His first name is what did I say? Bobby Sneed.
Bobby Sneed.
That's his name.
Okay.
Yes, Bobby Sneed. So you guys let me know what y'all think about that and how would you feel if you were supposed to make parole and they was 9 months late with 2 court orders saying that he was supposed to be let out of jail. And the day that you get out, you go back on a parole violation. Well, I tell you, that's some weak stuff right there. Moving right along, we got Gil's Codes. You were right. I never saw one. I guess I need to ask the bank. There you go. Ask the bank. They may have them, but they might try to say, "Oh, we don't have any." Punk asses. Salute to Mr. Trey X, the best fight caller in the game here on YouTube, in the YouTube community, whether it be in America or over the water, over the pond. Welcome, Trey X. Glad to have you here. Come on in, get your kickback on, chill, and let's enjoy tonight, as always. Speaking about the Harriet Tubman 20s, it looked D-Lo for boxing said, I thought 45 could canceled it. That's a possibility too, but what they're gonna do, spend money to recollect all of the ones that was already out and burn them, shred them, because that's what they do with old money. Ain't that a bitch? Once they tired of it being around, they shred it up.
Shit, they can send that shit right on over here to us, right?
I take a bunch of old money. It don't bother me one bit at all. I can spend it like it ain't no thing. In the same country that kept Texas blacks in slavery long after it was supposed to be over. Imagine that. Hey, you don't have to tell me twice that they had to wait in Galveston, and they didn't know they was free until the Union Army came down there and said, y'all know y'all ain't got to be picking nobody's cotton and stuff no more. But yeah, that's how it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends, foes, and anybody else that want to hear screamed out. Joining the show is Trey X, our brother, our friend. What's happening, player?
What's up, OG? What's up, Master Rob? What's going down?
Man, it's going down like
with you, man. Look there you go.
It's going down like Master Rod eating a half toast. That's how it's going down.
Hey, I had to come correct you one time because you called me the best fight caller in the game, but I'm also the best fight picker in the game because I got the number 1 on the Champ Ross. So I had to come talk my shit a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you welcome. Congratulations to you. I did see that, you know what I'm saying? So congratulations on swooping out and snatching that first spot. That was some good picking there, bro. You did your thing.
I told him what I was gonna do, man. And look, I'm still hungry, OG. I'm coming back to repeat. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you spoke it into existence, man. And then you went and did that. So we might have to put your gloves on. You need to come on, let me start training you. We need to go get this money real quick, man. So we can go ahead and sit back and talk about it later on down the line.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you though, man, like I swear I've been like what really motivated me it's like, man, I just felt like if I could go win that'll kind of put a stamp on what we do on the corner. And at the same time, man, I feel responsible for all the people that listen to us and shit like that, man. I don't want my people flying by the seat of their britches. So if I can go over there and go get that first place on their ass, I can put that stamp the hell yeah, we know what we talking about. We doing some legit boxing talk over here. And we really about the sport, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that. And congratulations once again. And to have that kind of thought and attitude about it just makes it that much more sweeter for the people that do come to the corner and listen to you, because like you said, they know you know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So hats off to you, my player. Big pimping.
Yeah. Appreciate that, OG.
You did your thing. Yeah. That's right, Master. I give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, we're gonna celebrate Trey X's first place like we celebrated Lala D's birthday. We just gonna make it a party and enjoy it until it's all over, said and done with. Can't nobody mess with what's going on around here.
Hey, we got it easy too. Like you can just go put your pics on that post that Marlo dropped on the corner. You ain't even got to worry about going to Facebook no more. Just drop it on that post, and then we're gonna get your pics locked in for this next season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just got to keep my mind open so I can make sure I be paying attention as things go on. It looks like, let me see, D-Lo said, Trey X, D-Lo 404 boxing did our homie Keith dirty. Oh, man. I don't know if you saw it, Trey, but let me go ahead and help you understand what he's talking about. This man, D-Lo 404, straight out the gate when we started talking about Keith Thurman, he sends this. Say another fucking word about Keith Thurman. This shit over. No. Movie out on it.
Well, let me tell you something, man. The best thing in the world just happened to Keith Thurman.
The Mario fight.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. What's the motherfucking name? No, what's the other fight that was gonna take place that day? Pedraza and Ramirez. Okay. I think one of them, Pedraza just tested positive for COVID. So they're gonna have to postpone their fight. They fight was on the same day as Keith Thurman. And I was thinking about calling that fight because it's a significant fight. It's 2 months, it's gonna be like a good fight, an action type of fight, and plus it's free. But since that shit then got postponed, the only thing that's left is Keith Thurman. So if you want to watch some boxing, you got to go see Keith.
Hey, I know who's gonna be there front and center. Gil Coles will be there front and center.
Absolutely.
And I might have to send him a flute, send him that track so he can listen to it right before Keith Thurman come out. So then that way he can have his dream of Keith Thurman walking out to that song. So we're gonna shoot that to Gil Coles for that.
Hey, that's why we're speaking about Gil Coles, man, fellas. I don't mean to cut you off, but I got another one. Set in the wings, wait on that band.
Okay, well we'll shoot that one out a little bit. Trey X, what was you about to cook on?
Oh, I was gonna say, shit, you got Gil messed up. Gil got flutes on flutes. He got all type of flutes out there. You ain't got to get him no flute.
Gil Cole said he want that song for Keith Thurman to walk out to. Now I know I had spoke to you guys about my car accident, and let me show you. This is what I walked away from. That's my truck. Well, it was my truck. I don't mess with it no more. But yeah, I can say that I'm blessed to still be here. That was a hell of a day for me, but I'm still with y'all. We still kicking and having fun, and tonight gonna be one of those nights. First place, man. I need to make a banner for my boy Trey X and let it be known how I'm feeling. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and hit that real quick. Gil Cole said I got the flute sitting in the safe.
That motherfucker probably diamond encrusted. You know what I'm saying? Probably got gold trim and all kind of shit on the flute.
Boy, it probably vibrating the box. So D-Lo 404 said, loan me $10 out of that winnings, Trey X.
Yeah, send me your cash. Send me your cash out, bro.
Gil Cole said I had a strong 55 points.
Strong 55 points. Oh man, we got to double that though, bro.
Hey, he said loan me 20 till tomorrow.
I think I got your cash out, bro. If you square business, I'll shoot it to you. Because he sent me some bread for a book one time. So yeah, I got his cash out. If you square business, bro, I'll send it to you.
Let me see. D-Lo 404 say that was more of that PBC step aside money, like what they gave the WBA for Ugas to get loose. Hey, might be the way boxing going on these days. Everything changing and tripping and flipping. 1 minute I'm hearing Charlo finally getting the Canelo fight, and then Eddie Reynoso comes out and say that's a lie. Caleb Plant is calling Charlo out and doing videos, skipping rope, calling him easy work. Charlo getting his name called out, but I won't say quite a bit. But for Caleb Plant to be calling him out, Benavidez, we know he's sitting up there at 168 just waiting for Charlo to step his ass into 168.
I've been seeing Caleb Plant been calling Charlo out.
Yeah, that's what I said.
With these, I'm saying it, I'm backing you up. He's been calling him out a lot. With the little shit that I've been seeing, you know what I'm saying? So I actually think Caleb Plant got a chance to beat him. Me personally. I mean, you know, he got a little bit more amateur background, 97-20 as compared to 65-6. He got some pretty decent skills, you know what I'm saying? He got a little confidence because he felt like he just went toe-to-toe with Canelo in the sense.
And went 11 rounds.
Yeah, you say he went out there and went 11 rounds. So I think he got action at beating Charlo, man. I think he got more skills than Charlo.
Well, more skills. I won't hesitate in saying that because I think he is a better boxer than Charlo. I have said that before. What made me say that I lean toward Charlo a little bit because Caleb's gas tank. And you made me realize that you kept on screaming and I wouldn't listen, but I'm paying attention this time, and it'd be my look for his ass to go out there and last the whole 12.
I feel you, but you know he the naturally bigger man and stuff like that too. This would be another weight class that Charlo then went up to because Plant has never fought as low as 154. So that shows me that he the naturally bigger man. And he been at 168 for a long time.
Right.
If Charlo was to go to 168 and fight him, man, I think that'd be tough. And to be honest, I saw a drop off in Charlo's power when he went from 54 to 160. Because at 154, he looked like a devastating Deontay Wilder type of puncher. But when he went up to 160, I remember in that first fight when I saw him against Hugo Centeno Jr. and he went out there and stopped him. But when I was looking at the impact of the punches, I was like, man, that shit don't look quite the same. I see a little bit of drop off. And he done had a lot of fights at 160. He ain't getting a lot of knockouts. You know what I'm saying? So if he go up to another weight class, that's gonna be another little shade of his power dropping off. He could go from being like a 9 out of 10 puncher at 154, come down to like an 8 out of 10 puncher at 160. And now he like a 7 out of 10 punch at 168. You know what I'm saying?
They might be saying that he don't have power at 168.
Yeah, I've been kind of questioning his power at 160, to be honest with you. I just don't think it's that scary ass power that we thought it was.
That hesitation when he called out David Benavidez, that could be playing a big part of why he hasn't made that move to go up to 168 yet, because he knows his power is not all that great anymore. And
you know what they've been saying lately, though, right?
What's it?
That Canelo thinking about fighting him on Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, but Eddie Reynoso came out and did a video and said that he wasn't going. You know, that wasn't true. But it's hard to tell because with Canelo, they'll tell us it ain't true, and he might be eyeing Charlo for the reasons that we saying, not being able to hit his hard at a higher weight and everything like that. And that right there might have been the thing that kept Canelo away from him earlier. But now Canelo probably like, shit, he can't hit me that hard. I can go out there and walk through this bitch.
I was trying to cut Charlo a little slack Because basically what I was trying to say is maybe he hasn't fought some of these other guys because he's secretly been working on some shit with Canelo behind the scenes that he got some bigger fish to fry. If he just go ahead and just stay undefeated and chill instead of putting himself at risk against a Benavidez or an Andrade or something that he could potentially lose, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, we'll see. I didn't look that deep into it. I just looked at the point that you ain't knocking people out like you used to be.
Hey, you know what? My bad. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Shoot, that's how conversations go. Say what you got to say.
Yeah, I'm on these cannabinoids and shit too. You know what I'm saying? But
okay.
I was reading this article, man, and it was talking about like different types of what you might consider ducking. You know what I'm saying? Like in the article, they said that they felt like Canelo ducked Andrade because Andrade was the 154-pound WBO champion, and Canelo wasn't interested in fighting him. Well, when Andrade relinquished the belt, and then the belt gets obtained by Liam Smith, that's when Canelo want to fight him. So he considered that a duck. But he said you might not necessarily duck a fighter, but there's a such thing as a cool off. The fighter might be kind of too hot at that time. Let's let him cool off a little bit, and then we'll fight him. You know what I'm saying? And I think they use Triple G as the example for this, because you know Triple G had that little streak where he was knocking out all bums, looked pretty good, hard to beat, and they said that they felt like Canelo people just let's let him cool down, and then we'll fight him. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. So let me see if I'm getting this right. So we're gonna stop saying they ducking and start saying they just cooling them off.
Well, both of them can be applied at appropriate times. You know what I'm saying? It's just like everything ain't necessarily a complete duck. It might just be a partial duck to where we're gonna let them cool down first and then we fight them. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way that you can be more specific about what's going on.
That sounds like a hot game of chess to me. So it sounds like, you know, that could be a pretty good tactic.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it done been done. Canelo done let a few people cool off in his journey. Like he saw Kovalev cool off. So he said, let me go on up there and unash this belt real quick since he cooling off of her. You know, you better not cool off around Canelo. You gotta stay hot. All the motherfuckers, man, he don't want nothing to do with nothing blue chip. You know what I'm saying? If you hot, if you blue chip, he don't want nothing to do with that. He wants you to be about 34, 35 years old. Don't be no blue chip, motherfucker. Like the most accomplished fighter that the guys fought, like off the top of my head, I think is well, I guess I gotta say Golovkin, because Golovkin was 335 and 15, but he was an older guy though. You know what I'm saying? How old was Golovkin when he fought? About 35?
To be honest with you, I can't tell you how old Golovkin was or is.
He about 35. So then you say Danny Jacobs was one of them type of dudes. Danny Jacobs was 137-7 amateur. But
he disappointed me.
He disappointed me too. You know.
Yeah, he didn't fight the Magic Man, Danny. I mean the what is it, Miracle Man, Danny Jacobs. That wasn't the Miracle Man I saw out there.
Yeah.
It was Miracle Whip.
So then we look at like Austin Trout. Austin Trout had a bunch of amateur fights. I saw his record before, but it's been a long time. But I know he had a lot of wins, but he also had like a lot of losses also on his resume. So he had like a lot of experience, but he wasn't really blue chip. But he was good enough to give Canelo some problems. Erislandy Lara was one of them blue chip guys. So, but he gave him a big ass scare. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't wanted to go that direction ever since, because Erislandy Lara was good enough to beat Andrade in the amateurs. And Andrade was blue chip. I'm talking about he won the world championships back in 2007, like we talk about. Over 300 amateur fights. You know what I'm saying? So Canelo, he stays away from that kind of shit is what I'm trying to say. And he go more towards middle-aged type of dudes that got like a big name, or somebody that got a big name, but they don't have the foundation, like that blue chip foundation behind them.
Yeah, he go to the shallow end of the pool when it's time for him to fight now. That's just my opinion. You got Bruce Goes in the house. Salute my brothers. Hey, Bruce Goals had showed some old school fights today. I was over there checking out with them, man. They was pretty good. I didn't know he'd be doing it like that on the regular. I'm gonna have to go over there and check out some more of those old fights.
Yeah, I need to go check out that shit too. Who they were showing?
Man, I can't. Wilborn. I can't even tell you their names. I just know they was out there slugging. One of the dudes fought Marvin Hagler, so they were middleweights. And the dude Bruce Goals was talking about was like a hell of a defensive fighter and everything like that. And the dude he was fighting,
That sounds like Sugar Ray Seals or something.
Social or something like that. No, it was I believe to his man, I can't. If Bruce Goals is here, maybe he can clear it up for me. But it was a hell of a bang out fight. They was going at it.
Yeah.
Do I got Bruce? Gil Coles had. Who the hell is that? Old flute in the safe. Who is that person? He said he holding it for Keith. Moving down the line. He said, I got my picks in.
But he said, got to get my picks in.
Oh, okay. I'm see.
Well, yeah, man, you got to get them in for Friday. And you got to get yours in too, OG.
I feel you. I got to get off this. I'm buzzing right now, so let me just slow down a little bit.
Hey, I say this, man. I really didn't want to say too much before we get our picks in, but this first week of picks is pretty tough. So you kind of got to put a little thought into it. This Joe Smith Jr. fight is pretty interesting to me. He fighting this guy named Steve Jeffard or something like that. And this guy, he was a decorated amateur. I started looking at his amateur background. I saw that the guy won the national pal. Matter of fact, in 2010, he won the athlete of the year for boxing, and he won a medal in every single major tournament that year. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about he went in PAL, he went in the National Golden Gloves. He fought in the 2012 Olympic trials, and he lost to Michael Hunter. So he losing the name brand motherfuckers. I don't, but he's also kind of strange because he's a fighter, but he's very intelligent. Like he got an academic scholarship to go to this boarding school that's supposed to be like real prestigious. You know what I'm saying? And when he first started his career, he started off with 2 losses. And he was fighting as an amateur at 201 pounds. He turned pro as a heavyweight, I think, but he about to fight as a light heavyweight. He also fought at light heavyweight as an amateur too at 178. And so he kind of jumping all over the place with his weight. He kind of strange in that regard. I looked at him fight. He like an action type of fight. He stepped to you behind a high guard. Got some pretty good skills. Like he go to the body, throw combinations. Got some good speed. He's 31 years old, so he ain't just no real old guy. He ain't been super active though. I think the COVID might have slowed him down some, but I think he only had like 1 fight since 2019. He fought an 8-round fight with some guy that's like an Eastern European, and they went the distance. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he pretty good fighter, man. And like when I look at Joe Smith Jr., Joe Smith, like I respect him as a champion. He like an honest fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like what you see is what you get. He got a good work ethic. He got a good motor. He throw a bunch of punches. He keep coming. Tough as nails. But that ain't necessarily what the sweet science is all about. It's about skills. And at some point, this Jafar guy, he was above Joe Smith Jr. Joe Smith Jr. ain't never been no fucking national champion this and national that. He might have won 1 or something like that. I'm not sure. I ain't gonna just discredit him. I think he got like 50 amateur fights, but he ain't got the background of this kid. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm kind of confused on which way I want to go because I know that Joe Smith Jr. very strong. He's been active. This kid been out the ring a little bit, but at the same time, I know he got a higher ceiling than Joe Smith because Joe Smith is like an overachiever. Like the type of guys he beat, like Eliada Alvarez and shit, to me that he overachieving when he doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is a very intriguing matchup. I'm still haven't decided on which way I want to go. Off the top, I want to go with the amateur experience. I ain't gonna even lie. I want to take Jafar, but I'm gonna study it a little bit more. I take Smith Jr. and Jafar win, I'm gonna feel dumb. But when I look at the odds, they got Joe Smith Jr. as a 12-1 favorite. So the odds makers is saying he ain't got no action, and they expecting the fight to go like 7 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to make my mind up on which way to go. I'm just letting y'all know it's an intriguing matchup this weekend.
Okay. Oh, thanks, Bruce Goals. He said it was Benitez versus Hamsho and Cotiez versus Weaver. Those are the fights that he showed in on his channel tonight.
D-Lo for Hamsho.
Yeah. D-Lo 404 said Triple G was 35 in the first fight against Canelo.
In the first fight, he was 35, and that's the fight that was a draw, and a lot of people felt like Triple G won. So he's saying when they came back and fought again, Triple G was probably about 36 in that damn fight.
Probably. Laura told Andre, this by D-Lo 404, he didn't need to fight him as a pro because he already whipped his ass for free. Yeah, that was pretty messed up.
I mean, but how can you say that, though? He beat Andre 7-6. And from the accounts that I read of the fight, it's a chance that Andre got robbed in the fight. Or maybe slightly robbed, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to say, well, I shouldn't fight you as a pro because I whipped your ass, but I beat you 7-6. Like, come on.
Well, that's what you say when you get into a fight that you felt like was close. You just gonna take the win and run off with it.
Yeah, that's real. I wasn't even looking at it like that.
Yeah, I ain't getting back in the ring with him. No, I whooped him already. I don't care what y'all say. I beat that ass. You can go ahead and hold that L.
Yeah, square business.
That was an amateur. So what, nigga? I did that already. So you can say that drama. I ain't trying to hear. Y'all ain't finna get me in there so he can beat my ass. No.
Yeah.
So yeah, Master Rod.
Yes, sir.
You should be the wizard on the music. We got to give Gil Coles one more, and then we got to start dropping this music hot and steady and ready for Trey X for taking first place in the Champ Ross and ending the season so strong with the first place. He stepped on those boys, man.
Hey. Say, look how I came down the stretch on them, though, OG. I had 3 weeks ago, I come in second. And then the last 2 weeks, I placed first, like for the week. You know what I'm saying? So I came down in the clutch strong on them motherfucker ass.
Yeah. You came in like a juggernaut and stole that on the way from him. Good job. Oh, why Master Rod get that together? D-Lo 404 brings up the point. Joe Smith reverted back to a club fighter for stretches in his last fight.
Yeah, I agree with it because I went back and I looked at his last fight against the I can't think of the guy's name, man. He's an Eastern European that Joe Smith Jr. fought. The guy gave Joe Smith a tough fight. Joe Smith took the championship rounds and he got the decision, but the guy didn't even have a deep amateur background. I couldn't find one anyway. You know what I'm saying? So he going up against a guy that don't have a deep amateur background and he looking like a club fighter in this fight. So he going up against a guy that got the background. The guy that I'm talking about is Steve Jafar. He was trained by John David Jackson, and now he's being trained by Kevin Cunningham. So they let you know, he's the type of fighter that trainers take seriously. I mean, he's working with John David Jackson and Kevin Cunningham. He's good friends with Erickson Lubin, you know what I'm saying? So he's still tied to the sport. He say he love watching boxing. He stay tuned in on everything. He done a bunch of sparring with real good fighters, from Chad Dawson to Sergey Kovalev to what's better Arthur Beterbiev, you know what I'm saying? Arthur Beterbiev. I'm in a whole bunch of fights. I can't think everything off the top of my head right now, but when I listened to him, it was like probably like half a dozen square business fighters that he been in the ring with. Some fighters were kind of old school. But a lot of them was new school too. Like, as a matter of fact, he was sparring Beterbiev for his last fight against Marcus Brown. So this is like some recent shit that's going on. And like he come into this fight on short notice. He got 7 days short notice for the fight. But look, he already training for another fight. He was training for an 8-round stay busy fight. So he was already getting in shape. He got this call at the last minute. And I saw an interview. They asked Joe Smith Jr. how what do we know about this guy? He was like, I really don't know too much about him. I know he got like a deep amateur background, and some stuff like that. But so he kind of like a mystery to Joe Smith a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So he got a guy that he don't really know a lot about. They got a deep amateur background, like on some real shit, winning national championships. Lost it in 2012 Olympic trials to Michael Hunter. I think Joe Smith Jr. might be in a cold spot, man. He might got a surprise coming for him. And then when I look at Joe Smith, I'm like, is he the type of guy that goes on a long championship reign? Is that who he is? I think the guy that he fought was, did somebody say it in the chat? Because it just came to my mind that Maxim Vlasov. No, I don't see it. That's who he fought, though. He fought Maxim Vlasov. But when I look at Joe Smith Jr., I don't see like a guy that should be champion for years. You know what I'm saying? I see somebody that's very vulnerable. Once he ain't got a deep amateur background, once he get in there with somebody that got some skills, he can be knocked off. And I think he might get knocked off on Saturday and shock the world. And then look at one more thing. When I read the guy's story, it's a feel-good story, man. Like a lot of the fighters in the game, they know this guy. They came up with this guy in the amateur circuits. The people like this guy. The people pulling for this guy. I know that ain't got nothing to do with it, but after the fight, I can see this being like a feel-good story. And we just had a feel-good story not that long ago, and that was Johnny Rice when he fought against Michael Coffey. Right. He beat him that first time a few months ago, then he came back and beat his ass again. And that was a feel-good story. The underdog stepped up to the plate and did what he had to do. So now we got a guy that was up on top of the mountain. He got knocked off the mountain some kind of way. I don't know what he had going on in his life, but he done came back to boxing. He done tightened up his game. He stayed in the gym for the most part, stayed around boxing, stayed involved. Now he just got a surprise opportunity, and I think he might have the tools to go in there and take advantage.
Yeah, this almost sounds like the way Andy Ruiz showed up and became champion, the first Mexican heavyweight champion.
That is kind of that is similar, bro, because I think Ruiz was away for a little while. He came back and he had that one fight. I can't think of the guy's name that he fought, but I know he like a Dimitrenko or something like that. Right. And then he got that fight with Joshua like a month later. He was kind of still in some shape, being in the gym. Had that amateur background. Ruiz was 105-5 as an amateur, so he got the amateur background, and he got a deeper one than Anthony Joshua. Matter of fact, this guy right here, he got about 50 amateur fights in Joe Smith Jr. If you look at Anthony Joshua, he listed at having 51 amateur fights, 43-8. So you got two guys that got about 50 amateur fights, they champions, and then they get a guy with a deeper amateur background as a late replacement. And both of them could very well lose. I think that is a good example, Scoop.
Yeah, I try to be in there. D'Lo 404 Boxing said, yeah, I got Joe Smith knocking him back up to heavyweight. That's some strong thinking there. Blue collar, hard-working fighter, but it ain't always enough. These are the words of the voice of reason. And yes, Gil Cole, to answer your question, did I flip that truck? Yeah, I flipped that truck, man. That truck flipped over twice.
And that's good, man. Square business.
This computer that I'm talking on, Master Rod can attest to it. It's like a flat screen TV. It was in the back seat. When I say it didn't move, dude. It was just right there. And my dumb ass, that was one of the first things I thought about when I stepped out the truck. Man, how's my computer?
Man, I'm glad you're good, man.
And brother, I'm glad he's all right, man. He had just left Houston, man, and I was a bit not sad, but because I wanted to see him. He was in town. Like I came to his town a couple of weeks back, so I wanted to see him. But I knew, I said, well, shit, when he come to town, I won't be able to see him. I know why he was here. So my thing was he left earlier than I felt like he should have left, man. I just felt like if he'd have left later, that wouldn't have happened. But God knows everything. So, hey, man, I'm just glad he's all right, man. Because when I found out about it, I was like, what? Wait a minute, he just left Houston, man. Wait a minute, hold up. Man, no. So I'm over here shaking my head, shit. I'm going, damn. So like him, I was thinking, I'm wondering. I said, man, I wonder how's the computer. rather than think, man, how is he doing? because I'm like, man, you messed that up.
You see how you think about it, Trey X? This nigga said, "How was the computer?"
But like you said, instead of you thinking about, man, I'm so glad I'm all right.
But I could do that.
Your mind, yeah, hey, no.
Ain't that a bitch?
You supposed to have been making sure you was all right, man. See, I was worried about the computer.
Yeah, I went down there to do some recording.
That's
Didn't
how
get no sleep. Straight hit back the road. But let me see. D-Lo 404 said the Bibble fight was very telling for Joe Smith Jr. in terms of skill level deficit. You know what, Master Rod? Go and play a song before I reach through the screen and touch you, man.
And that's a bet, man. I'll definitely do that, man. Let me get you guys.
Trey X, we finna celebrate first place. Champ Ross, who's the boss? Trey X, it seems to be. Go and knock it off, man.
Yeah. This is your one and only RA Productions music. Another collaboration. OB, MZ. Y'all ready? We about to drop it right here, brothers. All we do is drop that hot shit. Yeah, we coming through. Better come up out the pockets, cause the wind is due. And if you really wanna hold it down and represent the crew, honk your horns to the time drop. Let them know how we do.
I hit the niggas out here plotting on. Y'all know what it do. Them bitches that be riding with them, they can get it too. Hit that horn 2 times for them, but you ain't Debbie Miles. Got you running the Dr. Lee straight, man, changing up your style. Make it hard for you to breathe and everybody on your way. This here that gangster movie with needles stuck into the tape. Master Rod hooks the track on you, OBs drop the hook. Summons DMZ to come and leave you niggas shook. Like when you found out that Pac died, Biggie got shot. George Floyd died under the knee of that car. It's been a minute since I reached out. Speak about anything banging on the track, make it bleed out. I make a marble when I come through. Walk into the booth with a verse that it cut through the whole crew. Now they reaching for their pens, rewrite their verses, calling their partners. The MC is back.
All we do is drop that hot shit. Yeah, we coming through. Better come up out the pockets, cause the wind is due. And if you really wanna hold it down and represent the crew, honk your horns to the time drop. Let them know how we do.
I bam bam like Bigelow, set the beat like a gigolo, slap me on the cheek of a silly hoe. That may be the only way that you feel me though. From Virginia to Texas, she like Hondas, I like Lexuses. Fuck horses, I'm about the Pegasus, make grease so I know where the lettuce is. We hip hop sedatives, cause we competitive. We call mother and a relative. As it tells it is a snatching biz. The amount for the ransom is 1 million presidents. Give me the money, it's evident. We can run it with smoke, start bleeding the fish. You're feeling way out of your elements. I feel like the trunk of an elephant. You feel like a monk that is selling. What? Hey, man, slow down, man. Talk about what you talking about. I need you to get your mind right. All right, okay, let's go. My bad, bro. Don't mind. I know what my mind be. Every now and then you have to tap a brother on the shoulder just to remind me. I spit done when I'm blacked out. When Master Rod put a track out. Don't give a damn, I'm with my back out. Swim through the beat like I'm a black trout or a clownfish. Call me Nemo. What you got on my 40 Debo? You can pay me Friday. I'm gonna beat that ass next Friday. Sequel. Like fecal matter. I'm the shit. Can you smell it? It's a hit. Sicarios be like, sorry, bro. Didn't know you were killing in the barrio. My Mario brothers, I smash. Hop in the car to dash with the cash. Unable to control the way that I stand. Tasmanian devil. Just call me Taz. Yeah, let's get it.
All we do is drop that hot shit. Yeah, we coming through. Better come up out them pockets, cause the wind is due. And if you really wanna hold it down and represent the crew, honk your horns to the time drop. Let them know how we do. it's due. And if you really wanna hold it down, represent the crew. Honky horns 2 times round. Let them know how we do.
But we back. Doing it like we doing it. Want to say what's up to Mark Nash for coming through. Appreciate you stopping through, pimping. Your show be always off the hook, man. I be sliding through. I just don't be saying nothing, but I do sit in the background and check out what be going on. You be doing your thing, and I appreciate that. So, we back. That's right. And I don't want nobody to get me wrong. When I say I spoke about the truck, you know, yeah, I got out the truck and I thought about it. You know, I looked at myself and made sure I was good. And I thank God for that. But, you know, I'm just letting it be known. I did speak about, I did be like, damn, man, my computer is still good. So, yeah, you know, our music and stuff is on here. And yes, it's bagged up. It's bagged up. It's just, you know, me and it. Let me just stop. So, because I'm sounding like I'm trying to defend myself. Debo404 say, I'm going to play New Jack City tonight just because you played this track. New Jack City, man, you know what? That's a good one. I might just put New Jack City on TV and fall asleep to it. And that's that. So let me ask you guys, let me quick thing away from boxing. Now, when you Taser certified, this is what's reported. This report came across my desk not too long ago, where these cops tasered the guy, and he called. Let me just show you. They tasered this guy.
Now you're going to see the flames ignite. And all of the officers flee because they are such
good police. That man ended up being placed into a medically induced coma. I think they said for like 63 days or something like that. He ended up dying because his lungs were so damaged from the fire being on his head. They actually said his lungs was burned to the point where they couldn't absorb oxygen for the body. And this man died. That is crazy. But this is how the police are doing nowadays. I also saw a video where a 65-year-old white man, he got pulled over for a DWI. They take him out the car. They got him in handcuffs and stuff like that. But they got him on the ground, and he's saying they hurt him. And they're talking about they're using a tactic called something pain to make you obey by causing you pain. Make a long story short, they got the old man in handcuffs. They slammed him to the ground, had him on the ground, and ended up breaking his neck. Paralyzed him from the waist down. He ended up having to get 2 surgeries to fix all of this. And he's suing the police department. This took place up in, I believe, I want to say Pittsburgh or New York, because the New York Gazette is who wrote on that story. Just to bring a few things to you guys that you might didn't know. And I also want to bring up the point. Y'all remember the guy that got in trouble? What's his name? Epstein or something like that. His for having the little girls and stuff, the pornography thing on his plane, on his little private island and all this. Hold on. Gil Coles, he said that dude was squirting hand sanitizer on himself. They lit him up. Yeah. That's exactly what happened. And here's the craziest thing. Those police officers that was in there, it's reported that they knew the guy. The guy was well known. He was from their area. and something that took place where he had went to talk to them about how they mishandled a situation. But the thing for them to light him up after he poured all that sanitizer on himself, that was messed up. And then you see they ran out of the room. You seen one of them beat on the door, knock on the door so they can get out the room, and left him there. That's insane. To protect and serve, though, you know, that's what it is. And it don't seem like it was some a lot of protecting and serving going on right there at that time. So yeah, I see my brothers Trey X and Master Rod has taken a sabbatical. So I'm gonna keep things going. I'm gonna have to bring up some music because y'all know we're gonna go, oh, wait a minute. I know I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to go ahead and put the ticker up for Trey. There we go. Let's go ahead and get that ticker up for Trey X. First, first place. It should be first place. First place, Champ Ross, who's the boss. Y'all know we celebrate our family over here, MZ Talks Boxing, birthdays, accomplishments. Doesn't really matter. You family, we're going to celebrate you. And celebrate you hard and loud. Because that's how it goes. There we go. Now let's see. Champ, first place, Champ Ross, who's the boss. Y'all know what it is. MZ Talks Boxing. Epstein, that's his name. And seeing that you brought up Epstein, let me go ahead and bring up the news clip and what's going on with his girlfriend.
Ghislaine Maxwell, the former girlfriend of convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein, has been found guilty of aiding Epstein in his abuse of underage girls.
Now, is that justice? Because he shouldn't go by himself. Now, I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but I thought I'd go ahead and add it to the show to let y'all know what was going on. Her ass is going to jail too. And the Ahmaud Arbery case, I just want to let you guys know that because of Ahmaud Arbery having to lose his life, which is not something that I really would really want to bring to you guys, but it is what it is. There is no more citizens arrest allowed in that state anymore, as well as no more they used to didn't have a hate crime law, but they have a hate crime law now. It's sad to say that they got these things and Ahmaud Arbery had to lose his life. But those three that murdered their young brother are going to do life. They have been sentenced to life, all three of them. And they tried to get a plea deal. That a bitch? How you going to plea deal? But, you know, this is America, and they try anything and everything when it's time. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I just thought I'd let y'all know what was going on in the news today. We got Maestro in the house. He say salute, family. I say salute right back to you. Gil Cole was giving him some love. We got Trey X to join us on the show tonight. I ain't too sure what Master Rod is, but I want to go ahead and say that Trey X, Maestro, Ernest Davis, as some people like to call him. I don't like to call him that. I don't. We got Trey X won the boxing picking fantasy league over there at the Champ Ross they be talking about all the time. Trey X came in first place. He went on and wrecked those boys, man. Shut them down. And we're going to celebrate the fact that Trey X did that by jamming tonight. And I know one of his favorite songs. I'm going to play the song he picked as his favorite first. Then I'm going to back door and hit him with his other so-called favorite song. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and hit y'all with I Keep Moving, because Trey X won the fight, won picking. He came back and overtook everybody. And the man did his thing. So with that being said, we're going to drop I Keep Moving and keep the show going. Here we go.
Yeah.
No problems with me. I don't mean to take a phone windows empty to see. I keep moving. Always keep these people in your sight. I keep moving. You never know who's wrong or who's right. Worry about no problems, there's no problems worry me. I don't mean to take a phone windows empty to see. I keep moving. Always keep your eyes on the prize. I keep moving. Never know who's truly on your side.
Gotcha, bro.
Dead white boys, you know the dead ones get stacked up. When you walk into a strip club, tossing up watch hoes act up. Niggas look strange, I look strange back. You got a problem, you don't really want that. That alcohol got you thinking. You walk in, don't make me disprove that. Now I'm trying to let you make it, my nigga, just let it be. But that devil off up in you, so you gon' come fuck with me. Now I can make it home and you might not. Let there be new scripture. If you cross the line, I can guarantee you I'll let that be hit you. I don't worry about the problems, there's no problem with me. I don't need no tears upon my windows that tell me to see. I keep moving, always keeping people in your sight. I keep moving, you never know who's wrong or who's right. Worry about the problems, there's no problem worrying me. I don't need no tears upon my windows that tell me to see. I keep moving, always keep your eyes on the prize. I keep moving, you never know who's truly on your side.
I keep on moving like soul to soul. Penetrate your mind, let your conscience flow. Like water from the aquifer. Look you in the ocular and see the infinity. For the Hennessy, take a sip. Notice the typical clip full of hollow tip. Got the mic with the front grip when I spit. Got brothers like a little shit.
Niggas killing me with this mother shit that you hear. Inability to think with clarity, it's so unclear.
But I'ma need you to step your game up. Cause if not, you a trunk that's a lame duck. I'ma call you super dead cause your game suck. Pack your shit and keep it moving, nigga ain't truck. What?
Worry about no problem, there's no problem worrying me. I don't need no tears upon my windows that tell me to see. I keep moving, always keeping people in your sight. I keep moving, you never know who's wrong or who's right. Worry about no problem, there's no problem worrying me. I don't need no tears upon my windows that tell me to see. I keep moving, always keep your eyes on the prize. I keep moving, you never know who's truly on your side. I said,
niggas killing me with this mother shit that you hear. Inability to speak with clarity, it's so unclear.
I said, niggas be talking crazy, hold up, don't make them wait. I don't chase after hoes, I really maintain. Okay, let's get that straight. Back to the grill when these niggas got beef, yes man, gon' bring your stage. By the time you realize we got a problem, then it's too late. That's called I Keep Moving. That's what our boy Trey X did to y'all over there at Champ Ross. He kept moving until he overtook that first place spot and walked away with first place. As he would say, Champ Ross, who's the boss?
Yeah, appreciate that shit, OG. I'm over here bobbing like a motherfucker when you put that song on.
Oh yeah, because you know it's a celebration. This is all for you. This is for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you pulled off that first place. Not D-Lo, not Gil Cole, not La D, not me, not Marlo. Trey motherfucking X.
Hey, I gotta give respect to my boy D-Lo though, because D-Lo be over there tussling and wrestling with the motherfucker with me. He came in 6th place overall, so he was top 10, top 6. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give respect to my boy.
Okay, congratulations to D-Lo for finishing in the top 10. Okay, D-Lo 4-4, boxing, the voice of reason. He got a reason for me to say his name more than one time tonight. But it's all about first place. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't first, you last.
You ain't first, you last.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't first, you last. So, you know what I'm saying? We got to give our salutes to Trey X, the man who calls whales and frogs from water. Maestro said, congratulations, little bro. Trey X, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's
he
coming.
Didn't say all that, man. I just looked. He said, Trey, what's up, little bro? Salute, OG.
Say, man, first of all, that's my brother. And when he put something down, I can pretty much know what he's trying to say. And that's what he said. He's saying just what I said he said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said, congratulations for coming in first place. That's what's happening, little bro. Real recognized, real in the house. They go out the little brother MC Calls. No MC, it's just Calls. Tonight we're celebrating the fact that Trey X went on and snatched that first place over there at Champ Ross, who's the boss. And because he did it that way, we're going to backdoor and hit him with all day, because that's what we do. We win all day. Master Rod, if you please, go ahead and bust him up with that all day. Oh, no. Maybe he didn't want to make it all day.
We go harder than concrete. Me and my body get smoked out. Ice chest full of beers. Cheers, this the dirty south. Fuck being down and out. We in this bitch trying to stay alive. Peace to you, my nigga. I see you trying to get your money 3 steps for life, and I fuck with it. You better show your fam straight. You don't break a baby, standing up on all teams. All days, it's on again. Same day, same shit. All across the bitch, no matter where you live. Hold it down. Shout out across the southwest side. Make your time straight all day. All day, all day, get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day, where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, making sure that the fam straight. All day, all day, get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day,
making sure my family's straight. Doing what I do, keep doing for my beats, making sure my family eats, saying little prayers. I'm glad I got to know ya. I'ma be here till the end. I'm the only master ride.
Making sure that the fam straight all day, all day, all day. Get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day. Where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day. Making sure that the fam straight all day, all day, all day. Get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day. Where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day.
I pray with my kinfolk and I don't sleep. They can't eat and they can't eat and I don't sleep. I make a way for my kinfolk. Guard dog up all night, making sure everybody sleep tight. Checking the perimeter with that thing on me, making sure that it's alright. I never leave my post alone, even if it means posting alone. I ain't talking about Carl, I'm talking about literally leaving my post alone. Some people live under the pressure. Oh no, not Z. I'm gonna make sure that my family always equal up to me.
Making sure that the fam straight all day, all day, all day. Get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day. Where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day. Making sure that the fam straight all day, all day, all day. Get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day. Where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day. I got that retired money, so the fam is good. Bought a home out in the country, moved us out of the hood. When circumstances were bad, we converted to good. Every time they said I couldn't, I showed them I could. These haters plotting my downfall, I'm wishing you would. You 10 steps ahead of you, you back where I stood. Nigga, you should understand this boy don't play. Regardless of what you say, we bring that heat all day. Let go.
That's how it's going down out here, man.
Hey, that's a real good track, man. I love that track. That shit go hard, and Master Rob put the cherry on top of that motherfucker.
Hey, well, we appreciate that. And tonight, you can go ahead and beat your chest and say, man, they played that for me. Because that's what happened. Trey X first place, Champ Ross, who's the boss? That's what I'm talking about. You can't go ahead. You can't do it no better than that. So how does it feel? How does it feel to know that you outdid everybody and made it happen like that?
I got to come back and get another one, man. Anybody can win one. It means something when you repeat. So I got to come back and defend my title. So that's what I got my mind on. I done celebrated and had fun with it, but I already got my eyes on next, and I want another one.
Spoken like a true champion. Spoken like a true champion. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first right here on MZ Talks Boxing. We sitting with Trey X, the best fight caller in the game, and as of right now, the best fight picker in the game because he came in number one, Champ Ross, who's the boss. You know what I'm saying?
You the boss, man. You know you the boss.
There it is. He did his thing, and we just loving him for it. We loving him for it. He didn't put Marlowe's corner. He didn't put a stamp of approval on there. Can't nobody argue with it now. You know what I'm saying?
Man, who's the man all day?
So we're gonna keep things popping off and enjoying ourselves. I think I had I got the stutters here. This This stuff here is just awesome. I love it. I'm glad everybody that made it through and we kicking it. Y'all know how we do. We chill. We had Mark Nash swing through and say what's happening. You know, it's always a pleasure to have that brother, man. He be having a good. His channel is good. He does his thing quite well, and I enjoy being over there from time to time, sitting in the background, just chilling and listening to the opinion.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say too. I forgot. On the Chan Ross, ain't nobody ever won it twice. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I got my sights on. I want to be the first to win it twice, and of course that it would be the first to win it back to back. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, my job ain't done.
Okay, champ. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Not only is he talking about, I done dropped my headphones off my head. I done got excited talking to the champ. I'm over here fucking up. That's what I'm doing. I got all tangled up. What the hell is going on? My bad, everybody. I'm having some technical difficulties over here, getting tied up and twisted all in the wrong situation. But yeah, for you to repeat, which I don't think is going to be quite that easy because, you know, you got D-Lo that's going to be gunning for you. You got Gia Cole's going to be gunning for you. Lala D going to be coming for you. And I'm going to start throwing my hat in the ring so I can try to make some noise too. So,
see, to be real with you, it's really against my best interest to spread the word because I'm getting all y'all involved. I'm getting other people that really know boxing. So yeah, the playing field is gonna be even tougher this season because we got people that wasn't even playing last season. They're gonna be in it this season. You know what I'm saying? So that's really kind of dumb on my part. I could just take these motherfuckers off to the side and just keep on trimming them. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I like to keep boxing first and spread the shit. We can all get up in there. But I will say this, man. I didn't really give my best effort this last season because I ain't get locked in until week 2. And I made some dumbass picks along the way. So I intend to not make them same mistakes this time. So I think I'll actually put out a better effort, but we'll see.
We shall see that. Hey, we can't ask for no more than that. And I'm gonna surprise everybody and hit you with something called Rewind. And this is my brother Calls. Because we're going to keep it popping off tonight, y'all, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to celebrate this victory and let y'all have it. So here we go. This is something new from the House of Track Titans.
All right. See, real, recognize real, man.
I wish I could just press rewind, play back how it used to be, and play back how it used to be, play back how it used to be. I wish I could just press rewind, play back how it used to be, play back how it used to be, play back how it used to be. Wouldn't it be a trip to go back off in time? At times I hop in the car and smoke a sweet and ride. Then I start seeing places that we used to hang in strange but familiar. God knows how much I miss it. I take another sip of my liquor. Windows fogged up, damn, I miss my niggas. It's been a long time since you been gone, man. So much has changed. I'm married with kids and now the cousins join gangs. I look up and all I see is clouds. And then I start to smile, cause in heaven I know we'll meet again. The sun never ever goes down. I'm still a G back against the bricks. Asking myself how it come to this, but I'm staying strong. I maintain until I see your face. In my heart you'll always stay. Sometimes tears fall, sometimes I cry, man. Wish I could press pause, catch my breath and resume and hit play. I wish I could just press rewind, play back how it used to be, play back how it used to be, play back how it used to be. Sometimes I wish I could just.
Man, that was just something short from that's a song called Rewind. My little brother Calls. He invited me to come on there and do the hook with him. And I just thought I'd have to bring that out because it's a celebration tonight and we're going to be doing all type of things. And I'm seeing we getting some fire remarks from Maestro, Gia Cole. I appreciate y'all liking it. I'm sure Carl's going to also appreciate that. We're going to go ahead and do some things a little different tonight. Like I said, we're going to have some fun. We're going to get our jam on. We're going to make it happy because we celebrating the point that Trey X, Trey X, Champ Ross, who's the boss.
Real recognize real, man. Let me tell you, man. Look, you snuck in there on that one over here, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. You and MZ, man. Y'all doing that sneaky shit, ain't you?
Oh man, right. Well, hold on. Hey, I got another one.
That's all right, man. See, y'all doing that.
I got another one from my brother, and me see
It
if I can
sounds
get.
good, man. I want to tell you, man. Both of y'all, man. That's good, though. I like that, man. Real talk.
Hey, I like that track, man. That shit was player. It was
Yeah.
but it was one of them tracks that make me think hard. It got me over here thinking about my little brother that died earlier this year and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
But I like that track though. That was player.
Oh, well, I
man. I'm
appreciate
with you on
that.
that one, man. For real. Yeah.
You know how it is, man. Music is about emotions, and sometimes emotions can be, you know, missing your people that passed and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So, you know, music, me and my brothers use it for a healing tool. That's all.
Yeah,
And
real recognize real. You put them three flames up there, man. Look here, you should put more, man. You know better than that.
I'm finna go ahead and surprise real, recognize real. And this here is gonna be another thing to celebrate with Trey X. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it up like this. Bam, y'all tell me what you think. This our brother, real, recognize real. We're gonna throw it up like this here.
Go ahead, man. Give it to me.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people living in vain. You know? They really need to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Come on, put your hands up. 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 All that hot gas and sun and all that people wearing. When it's your time up, it's you alone in heaven. No pause, no watches, no ice, not change. Taking your big shot, all that is about to change. Don't let your thing. Last November, I rather cherish myself than to cherish some else. One day you'll wake, next day you sleep. Be real, and the real about what you see. If you kept your loved ones, you are extremely blessed. Tomorrow is not promised to keep a whole lot of shit. Now make that hurt. Nothing even for the conclusion is greater. Like Wiggles, I ain't hating your dog. That superstitious of just being wrong. Boys, change the game. When I start changing, it's you. Ain't a less you pain. In God, we trust. It's the man chef soul. Well, cause the world will learn. Cause the world will learn. But you can't take it with you cause the world will. Take that chain off your head, then I'm a watch off your wrist. When I watch on you, you can't take what? Can't go back and can't keep on trying to step. Cause you know ain't no protection from that. All these big old rims and fly cars. How you gonna ride and everything is true? Making sure everybody make a joke. What you won't do anyway. Who really cares? But I say all I wanna do is get to you so they won't go as quick. But nowadays they're killing all the young about these brothers being fly. Ask about their future, they don't have a clue and really don't know why. Say I'm in the middle between religion and Satan. People suggestions, if you listen, if it's understood, lesson. It's not even a human form, it can't take in a world in possession. The world will learn. That's right. Hey! Hey! Most of them sleeping, the Bentleys in the cars, indeed you going off the deep end. What if the ends this weekend? Catch you in the club and the sky start raining. 5 or 20 years in hell, just every day you die. Bentleys and all the chains, women and all the things. You can't take me on the grave, really live and die. But they idolize the same. They wonder why it pours when it rains. Clubbing in the bottom, pumping all of that stopping. When death come a knocking in the instant flat line with no option at a stop. Like hearing pistols popping. Right when your time was dropping. Have you ever thought about tomorrow's every hopping in and out of the life? Ice, partying, wasting your life. See those shots tonight. It's all coming to an end. Or would you rather have it? You carry all your actions and lights. Boy, look, you can't take it with you. Hey! Cause the world, come on, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. You can't take it with you. Let's go, come on, cause the world, yeah, you can't take it with you. That's right, cause the world will learn. Hey, the world will learn. Yeah, but you can't take it with you. Cause the world, but you can't take it with you.
That was our brother Cause. And that's Can't Take You With You. We thought we'd share with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Salute to my brother Cause. Let's go ahead and celebrate this first place victory that I can't stop talking about for Trey X, who came through Champ Ross like Hurricane Alicia, ripped stuff up, had trees leaning over, and took the first place spot. I remember when he was eyeing the cat that was in first place, overtook him, fell back, got up like a true champ would, put those body blows to him, put that head shot to him, took that first place. That's who we talking to tonight, Trey X.
Yeah, it had to come hard, man. I like that track, man. I like that energy. You know what I'm saying? It's just some live performances, you know what I'm saying? That's like a real performance where you ain't lip singing, like you actually saying the lyrics yourself, you know what I'm saying? I just love that shit, man. I thought that shit was player.
Oh, well, you know, we never do the lip syncing. That's just not allowed. You know what I'm saying? That's not allowed with us. That's just disrespectful when it comes to doing music. When you perform, you're supposed to have the fortitude to say you need to make your music sound just the way it sounds on the CD. When you performing it for people, you should sound exactly like that. No other way about it. You know what I'm saying? So we serious about our music over here, man. Everybody do what they supposed to do when they need to.
Yeah, I hope I ain't come across like I was trying to talk down. I was just saying, you know, some people.
No, sir. No way did you come across like that, because we've listened to you speak about our music on more than one occasion. So, you know, I understand exactly what you're saying. You're saying it's a refreshing thing to have people up there doing their thing and really saying the words.
Yeah,
so yeah, I got exactly
it.
what you were saying, sir. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's our little brother Cause. He the youngest one out the group of the Track Titans, but one of the hardest ones in the litter. You know what I'm saying? And we got a terrible litter over here. And we're gonna keep on celebrating the fact that Trey X is doing our thing. Man, man, I know you're feeling good about yourself, man. Don't be all modest. Go ahead. This is a boxing channel. We in the boxing network. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I've been talking so much shit, man. I've been talking shit everywhere. So ain't no modesty. Because I remember because we was coming down the stretch. When we was coming down the stretch, my partner Hyphy, he had saw me talking shit to some people in the Discord about getting on, and I was looking for him. So I was like Achilles on Troy, you know what I'm saying? Hector, I'm looking for him. And Hyphy talking about that's why you're gonna lose that top spot, because you're getting cocky and all that kind of shit. And I told him, hey man, that's just how I compete. I talk shit, man. If I'm playing dominoes with you, I'm talking shit, I'm calling out all the dominoes in your hand. You know what I'm saying? If I'm playing spades with you, I'm slamming cards. All that kind of shit. Yeah, that's just what I do. So yeah, I've been talking shit, man. You ain't got to worry about no modesty. I really want to come win it again. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been having my thoughts on. That's why I've been telling you about the fights this coming up weekend and shit, man. I already been studying up on it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I can see what's going on. Y'all still there?
My bad, baby. My bad. I said, yeah, 100, 100. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm high.
Hey, I am too. I'm up there with you, man. Don't worry about it.
True.
We moonwalking on them boys tonight, school.
That's my little brother say we walking in the clouds. We walking in the clouds.
Skywalking on them haters.
And there ain't nothing they can do about it. Nothing. And yeah, you might have talked your shit in other places, but you haven't did it here where we talk shit all the time. We don't really give a damn nobody say how they think, what they feel. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you already know. But shit, hey, I just feel like I feel like I'm at the beginning again. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, like at last year, I wasn't really. I mean, not last year, but last season, I wasn't talking shit like that. Like at the very beginning, I started talking shit like towards the end. So I want to come in and get my foot in the door. Give me some good picks in there, and then I'll start talking my shit again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I want to win another one, School.
Well, I don't know, man. The next one, you know, it's gonna be hard for you to do.
Because you're gonna be in there, huh?
No, not just, you know, I can't just take it on myself and be like, because I'm gonna be in there. I gotta say it's because you know, you got D-Lo 404 Boxing, Gil Coles, Marlo, La D, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the only one hunting for you, but I will be honest and say I'm gonna be hunting for you.
Hey man, bring it on, man. If you think you can hang, and if not, then let me do my thing, school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna take my time and peek at things like I'm supposed to be. And
hey, but understand, I am the reigning and defending champion for a reason. You know,
that's all I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for. I am the reigning and defending champion. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for.
But let me say this though, it really do matter to me that all my people that I fuck with do well on that shit, man. I want us to be over there representing. I don't want my people at the bottom. So I definitely would appreciate it if you go in there and put a foot in their ass. Just don't get no wild ideas thinking that you can beat me or anything like that. But I do want you to do well. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you come. I hope that you come in second.
Ain't that some shit?
Hopefully, I'm thinking about first.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let it be known. Yeah, I'm finna start paying attention, looking on it, and all that, and make it happen. I got another song that I'm gonna go ahead and drop for my brother Calls. This one is called "It Won't Be Long," and I'm still hunting for another one, which seems to be eluding me. But let's go ahead and get into "It Won't Be Long." Is the music playing?
Yeah.
All right.
This for all my niggas trying to get it, go. It won't be long, nigga. No time's hard, man. It won't be long. Check it out. It won't be long till I get what I deserve. I'm constantly smoking this herb, anticipating for the world to hear my words. For my niggas struggling from dust to dawn. For my niggas that's dead and gone. The sun don't rise in a mile and it be gone.
Real recognized, real in the building.
It won't be long. 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 It won't be long, it won't be long, it won't be long, no. It won't be long, it won't be long, it won't be long. Thank God that I'm living, thankful for another day. But I wish I didn't have these troubles all in my way. Live my life one. How many escapes a niggas question? Keeping the rich from rolling business while my kind is rolling in buckets. But fuck it, this how it is, trying to make positive out of negative. Hoping I come up in this bitch. It's a cold world, and this chip on my shoulder got colder. Half my niggas didn't live to see themselves grow older. It's a trap, and it's so hard being black. These blocks that we living on is filled with guns and it's crack. So I mob on these tracks like I'm trying to bring my dead homies back. We was born in the jungle, homelessness and hunger. The quest for chips awakens my inner monster. It's out. I want to live too. Here's to the tough times, slow. But if you don't make it with me, roll the blunt and just smoke. Every time I flow, I know it won't be long till I get what I deserve. I'm constantly smoking this herb, anticipating for the world to hear my words. For my niggas struggling from dust to dawn. For my niggas that's dead and gone, the sun will rise in the mountain and beyond. It won't be long, it won't be long, it won't be long, no. It won't be long, it won't be long, it won't be long. It won't be long, it won't be long, it won't be long. It won't be long, it won't be long, it won't be long. God, I'm stressed out, can't get this bullshit out of my head. This pressure's something I could do without. Yeah, and OG told me keep my pistol, cause these streets will try to kill you. Guard your real knuckle up, cause niggas will try to steal you. On the quest for millions, public housing ain't the way you living. Gotta feed my children, been up since 3 in the morning, high and river, trying to avoid my misery. But I'm captured like I'm in the Kodak, wishing that I could go back. Bailing out from one time, motherfuck the pimp, we still got the weed in the strap. I speak to silence broken. Prophecy fulfilled at any moment. Lord, I see those possessed by the omen, so I'm rolling. Born deep, trust nothing that breeds too many enemies. Spiritual warfare, too many busters out here playing. But when I hit the crossroads, my dog's gonna be dead. The sun gon' rise in the mind. This ain't about trucks popping. This ain't about hoes popping. This ain't about tops dropping, niggas. I see bodies dropping. So hold your head, cause it won't be long until the shit is on. My nigga, look, it won't be long.
Have another good track.
Man, appreciate it. We just trying to do our thing over here and enjoy the night, flipping out for Trey X. And y'all know, let me go ahead and say it right now. I'm riding hard for Trey X right now because you know Trey X, we in Texas, man. This is a Texas thing, man. So
yeah,
I'm going here and let it be known. We representing out here right now.
Hey, the stars at night sound big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas.
That's right, baby. We out in Texas doing our thing. Taking the #1 spot, Champ Ross, who's the boss, Trey X, the best fight caller in the game, in the YouTube community, because he gives the credit to somebody else. I give it to him. And that's what it is. Master Rod, you still kicking it with us, man, or you have fallen off and decided not to mess with us no more? Master Rod went on a quiet hiatus.
No, man, I went on the quiet side, man, because I'm sitting here checking everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what it is, man.
Oh, you in there reading that? There we go.
Real over there. And we got to give our boy Trey X, the champ.
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. You know, if you're going to say he the champ, you got to let people know.
He the champ. You know why, man? Because I'm been listening to him these last several months, man, and he know how to call fight, man. That's
the champ, and we knocking out all bums, Master Rod. I'm gonna hold it down for you. Don't even worry about it.
Hey, that's how it is. And when I was out, you held it down on my end too. So again, I gotta say, yeah, you did that.
For sure. I got you.
Keep doing it. Keep doing a great job, man.
Appreciate you.
I'm proud of you.
Appreciate that.
Oh my gosh, you want to get out? Whatever, man. But we enjoying tonight. We having fun. We doing our thing. We running through some of my little brother music calls. It's spelled with a Q, not a C. So y'all make sure y'all get it right. We got another one, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with Trey X. That one won't be able to run for us because that's a live one, but you know they inside this thing called the Jet Lounge, and you hear how that is. The music just banging too hard. I'm gonna go ahead and find something else. Master Rod, you should be queuing up because this is supposed to be a party situation where we celebrating for Trey X because you know he took that first place spot, and that's just what it is. Here we go. I Am Hip Hop by Cause. Beware the invasion.
All right. And I got one geared up just after that.
You know what time it is, nigga. I am hip-hop. One shot, dismantle my critics, those Pharisees. My words can part the 7 seas. Nothing separates me when we won't be freaks that we got. All I hear is niggas rapping about slanging crack. When niggas don't know about that, let's get back on the fact that we still black and we ain't got jack under a cultural collapse. I'm here to rejuvenate our spirits through these tracks. Undress your slave mentality, slip on your garments of war. If you just want an order, unify before we undergo the horror. Don't bear with me if you ain't a G. We head towards the future to better odds and more. For years we've been bothered by misery. I said parables that you think it's ain't nobody seeing me. Big looking slow, miraculous, rhyme, spectacular. Cap back with black dickies, black strap, middle fingers at the antagonist. I see him ridiculed with the atheistic views. Got the population confused. Propaganda in the news is right in your backyard. Hatred of global issue. My focal point continues as I go on my venue. A microphone extremist. You see just what I'm into. Words burn through like backdraft. No justice, no peace. So therefore, nerves on edge, doing the dance. Mind state on match. If my mission statement won't stop until we free at last. Come down to ritual down hall. Remnants of Krakatoa. Rhymes way in the sumo, constricted like a boa. No time for games, I got next. Holding my hands high to victory, foot on my opponent's neck. Transcend to electrify, gravity I defy. Not Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Roller Blunt and get high. Unprecedented, extraordinaire, full of fire blowing on octane. Listen, I came to bring the pain, hardcore to the brain. Let's go inside the actual play. No limits that can hold them. Y'all lined up just like some pin straight stripes when I'm bowling. Better ask somebody in case you ain't know it. Cutlass on the beat, you know that shit rolling. Yo, let me hear it.
Salute to Lala D. What's up, sis? Glad you made it through, man. Way to keep it real. You know how we do over here at MZ Talks Boxing. We are celebrating the fact that Trey X took first place in the Champ Ross League, the Fantasy Pick'em League. Trey X is now able to scream loudly and proudly without anybody being able to dispute the claim that he is the boss over at Champ Ross, and everybody else got to bow down.
Hey, simply the best, better than all the rest. Salute to the queen. Hey, I like that track, man. I like it. I like a track where you got a good beat. You ain't necessarily got to have no cute hook on it. Just jump on there and just murder that bitch. You know what I'm saying? 316s or whatever that was. I thought that shit was. I like that shit, man. That was my favorite one that I heard from him today.
Oh well, there you go. There you go. And he hear you, and we appreciate it. Like I said, we getting something together for y'all, man. Real soon. Master, I thought he was clean, lining something up, but he fooled me. La D, we glad you made it. Did I mention that Clarissa Shields is getting ready to step in the ring, I believe, in February?
I think they're trying to get her against Savannah Marshall.
I think that may be. I think she's mentioned something about that being her fight after this first fight coming up. I could be wrong, but I think she said because she got two fights that she mentioned. This one is coming up in February, I believe, and another one is a little down the line. I think maybe both of them in 2022.
Yeah, I can see it. It would be kind of maybe tough on her to fight Savannah Marshall in her first fight. So yeah, that makes it. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So yeah, Clarissa Shields getting ready to step back in the ring, which is that I'm excited because I like to see her fight.
Most definitely, man. Shit, she probably the best woman I ever seen. I'm gonna put it to you like this: Clarissa Shields is the first woman that I ever seen fight that I forgot that she was a woman. Like I was just watching it, and I was just watching a good fight. It ain't like I was watching a good women's fight. I was watching a good fight, period.
Just a good hard-nosed scrap.
Yeah, and her first pro fight was against Franchon Cruz, and you know what kind of fighter she is, man. She a hellfire and brimstone fighter.
Yeah, Franchon Cruz can fight.
Yeah, and that's who Clarissa fought in her debut. So they went out there and just went toe-to-toe for 4 rounds, and it was actually both of their debuts. So that just show you how tough it is to be a women's fighter, because Franchon Cruz was a decorated amateur. That right there would be the equivalent of like Gary Russell Jr. fighting Boots Ennis in his first fight as a pro. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, so that just lets you know what type of hard circumstances that the women got to fight through, and that's why we got to give them props, man, because they put on good fights. I was looking at the women's awards from last year, like the women that won Fight of the Year, where you had that Hamadouche versus that Michaela Mayer. Boy, that was a hell of a fight. Man, woman, dog, cat, whatever. That was a good ass scrap. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we gotta start giving some more respect to the women. And it's Clarissa Shields that's leading the charge, because she's like the one that gives them so much credibility by her being a 2-time gold medalist, the skills that she got. You know what I'm saying? She come from Michigan. Some of the greatest fighters come from Michigan. Like we think about Sugar Ray Robinson, we thinking about James Toney, we thinking about Floyd Mayweather, and she is carrying her load, like as far as progressing that legacy, but she's doing it on the women's side.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's very important, man. I got a lot of love for Clarissa. I love to watch her fight.
Hey, you can't tell. You said it perfectly. You summed it up perfectly, and I guess that's why you was able to steal first place over there at Champ Ross.
I ain't gonna say steal school, because I was kind of, just hanging in there like in the top 3 all season, but I had to just go ahead and seize control coming down the stretch.
So you pulled off a cross country moment where you stay in the pack for a while and make sure you keep the pace setter right in your sights, and right before the last K, you go ahead and overtake him and make that move to take victory right out of their mouth.
Yeah, something like that, because I was like I had actually took the lead going into like the last 14 picks, like our last list of picks. And the guy got 2 bonus fights on me, like in that first 7 picks. So he got I was up by 2, and when he got them right there, that made him up by 12. And then I caught up to him on one fight with 5 points, and they got him up by 7. But coming down the stretch with the last 5 fights, I had a total of 50 points that I could get without bonuses. And I got 45 out of 50 points on his ass. And that's how I got him coming down the stretch in the clutch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the clutch moment, you just snatched it from him. That's how you do it. That's how players play.
Yeah, I got 45 out of 50, and he got 20 out of 50. And really, when I looked at his picks, I was like, man, he trying to give it to me. He went out there and picked a terrible last 5 fights, man. Like, we basically had like the opposite picks on out of 3 out of the 5 fights. And that's how he just gave the shit to me. So I hope he give it to me again. And then look, that same dude is the one that won the shit last season. So he was the defending champion his own self. So, you know, he pretty good. So I'm trying to come back and put that foot in his ass again.
I feel you. I'm just, you know, make sure. Now you say I can go to D-Lo's post and put my picks on there, right? Marlo.
Yeah. Go to the community and go to that poster where you got all the fights lined up.
I don't know why I said D-Lo. D-Lo had me some place where none of my picks be getting put in.
You gotta watch D-Lo. D-Lo real janky. Out there and pick a draw or something and fuck you up for the week. You know what I'm saying? Like, he real janky, man. And he be getting them right too. So he dangerous. That's I told you he finished in the top 6. He finished number 6. So you know he's pretty good.
Man, that's good.
Right. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and introduce you because I don't know if you caught it, but since this is a celebration, I'm gonna hit y'all with something that Master Rod did back in the Gap, and give you that Marvin Gaye type feel. Oh, Heavenly Father.
Oh man, you gotta hear this, bro.
Heavenly Father, I need you. Show me the way. Without you, I need you, Heavenly Father. Yes, I do. My Heavenly Father. Well, I come to you as humble as I know how. My Heavenly Father, well, I need your help today. I need your help today. My Heavenly Father, I need your help. I need your love. I need you. Heavenly Father, you know just what to do. I hope that you come soon. Oh, Heavenly Father, I need you in my life tomorrow. Heavenly Father, I need you right now. I need you in my heart, Father. Every day. Yeah. My Heavenly Father, I need your love, I need your strength, I need you. My Heavenly Father, I'm down on my knees, begging you please. My Heavenly Father, how much do I have to do before you give it to me? My Heavenly Father, I will be right there waiting for you. My Heavenly Father, I need you, Heavenly Father. Yes, I do. My Heavenly Father, yeah. Oh, Heavenly Father, I need you, Heavenly Father. Yes, I do.
Yeah, Lord. Some of these words in the song, Lord. When I wrote this, everything I said, I needed, Lord. Please understand me. Understand me, Lord. Because all I want, Lord, is to be in your life, Lord. All I want is for you to come in my life.
Hey, man.
Man, that's Heavenly Father by Master Rod. What you think?
Master Rod, the secret weapon, man. He the baddest tenor in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to shoot him now. You just blew his head up 20 more rounds.
That's the secret weapon, man. He always puts a little spice on the song, man.
That's Master Rod. You know, he got a bunch of different personalities. One day he might be Rod, and I'm gonna just leave that at that. What you got to say for yourself, Master Rod, Mr. Secret Weapon?
Yeah, I'm back, man.
Didn't know you was gone.
Look here, what was that now?
Nothing at all.
Oh, a pimp named Rod. No, he didn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So just to hit the questions, Maestro has said, out of how many people? Go out of how many people? But Lala D answered that question and said, Ernest Davis out of like 50 places, but some spots were tied. So about 60 plus people, I think.
And then at the same time, it'd be more people that start at the beginning, but if they get out to a bad start, they'll just quit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there ain't no telling how many people it was when they started, but out of all the people that played the whole time, it was about 40, late 40, high 40s, 50, something like that.
So what you saying is it don't really matter who played and who didn't. Whoever was there didn't get first place, but you.
Hey, I ain't got nothing but a foot in the ass form, school. That's all I got.
Yeah, you know, I'm just making sure that I'm reporting correctly. You know what I'm saying? That you was kicking ass and taking names.
That's all I got. And when I'm fresh out of paper.
There you go. What I'm saying? There you go. So I understand.
Hey, that include Lala D too. She get that smoke too.
So you done used all the ink in the well.
Hey, but I'm gonna cut Lala D some slack though, because Lala D, she improved in the season. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really interested to see what she gonna do in this upcoming season. I think she gonna do something.
So Lala D would be considered most improved.
Yeah, I give her most improved. Hell yeah, that was her first season, and she had like a 4th place finish. She got a 7th place finish. She made some respectable picks. She didn't just make the chalk picks, and what I mean by that is like she didn't just pick the favorites every time. She would get out there and pick some underdogs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think she won most improved.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, here at MZ Talks Boxing, we're gonna go ahead and stamp that, because you know those words have been spoken by the champ, the man that came in first place of the season. So if he gives it a seal of approval, we're gonna go ahead and say congratulations to Lala D for most improved in the season and making great picks. And sis, keep it up, because we're gonna give the champ a run for his money next season.
She got some competition right over there, though. I gotta put on blast. She got a woman over there that's doing pretty good too, and it can only be one. So I need Lala D to be the number one woman in the game. So that is my challenge to her for this upcoming season. I ain't gonna say the other woman's name. It don't matter what her name is. Her name could be Purple Dog shit for all I care. I need Lala D to beat her ass and be the number one woman in the game on the champ roster.
Well, let me second that, because you know here at MZ Talks Boxing, we will be throwing our hat in there, and I feel like Lala D is a little sis, and she part of this community. So yeah, you got to go ahead and represent sis. We're gonna be pulling for you every way, every inch of the way.
I'm talking about that's the most important thing that needs to happen in this season. I don't give a damn if I get last. If nothing happen, I need Lala D to pull that off and beat that woman ass.
Lala D do that, we're gonna have to celebrate double time. We might come on 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
To make it happen. Because we having fun. Yes, we are. I'm talking to the champ Trey X. We scream the words Champ Ross, who's the boss, so frequently because you know he has said when the cat get knocked out in the ring, Champ Ross, who's
No. When you get knocked out, I say the ref called it off. Who's the
boss? That's right. When did you throw the Champ Ross in there? Correct my game, sir. Correct my game. Let me know what you know what I'm saying. Teach me.
Yeah, I just be saying Champ Ross like as far as the picks, but when I call the fight, it's the ref calling out who's the boss. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just so used to hear. That's right, though. Man.
It's all good.
Man. All I can say is, I don't know if you're gonna be champ next time. That's all I'm saying. Maestro said keep us posted on her battle.
Oh, I'll tell you about every ass whooping I drop on her every week. I'll let you know, OG.
Now, see, we want to know how she gonna be doing against the other lady. MZ, I think that other woman started doing better when I stepped in and placed at top spot. So she stepped up her game and caught me slipping. Well, we're not gonna let her catch you slipping no more because you're gonna be Eyes of the Tiger. I can't remember the name of that movie where y'all remember Good Times? Where JJ played the boxer. And they hypnotized him, and they when they hypnotized him for a fight, he go in there like he was a tiger and he can whoop somebody. And they was placing bets on him to win, and he got caught. They got caught, and they told the dude, I can't remember the actor that's with him, but it's a funny actor. And they told him that he needed to lose the next fight, but they couldn't unhypnotize him. So what they did was hypnotize the other fighter, and they went out there and knocked each other out.
Yeah.
So with that being said, you're gonna have to be on it like that, Lala. You're gonna hypnotize you, stand in the mirror and I am the best fight picker in the game.
Yeah. I need you to stay focused.
Fight picker in the game. Just look in the mirror and say it like 150 times. And you will come out of there picking better than Trey X and everybody else. I got confidence in you, sis.
Hey, one thing I will say, I like, because, you know, I've been talking shit all season. So, like, I talk shit to Marlo. Marlo responded. Like, he came back with, like, a 3rd place finish, and he did some more shit. Matter of fact, last week he got 4th place. So, once I started talking shit to him, he started doing a lot better. I talked shit to D-Lo. D-Lo came back with a 1st place and some more shit. I talked shit to Derek Bailey. Derek Bailey came back with a 3rd place and, like, a 4th place or something like that. So that's one thing I noticed when I start talking shit to people, they want to come back and shut me up. So that's one reason why I talk shit to my people, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can shut me up and do well.
I'm gonna help you talk shit tonight and make sure I ruffle some feathers with you. So y'all know he been talking shit all night. That's what MZ Talks Boxing for. He whooped everybody, took no name, took no prisoners. He didn't care if you was female or male. He was stepping on your neck and kicking you in your ear. That's the way he was playing the game.
Hey, but look at this. This is what they contending against, those schools. So look, it's 12 weeks off in this tournament. I got 1440, like 1,440 points. So that means over 12 weeks, I average 120 points. It's normally about 150 available points without the bonuses. So that means that I averaged about 80% on my picks. That's what they going against. 80% overall on my picks. Good luck. I'm coming back to repeat on y'all ass. You in trouble.
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Y'all heard him. He said, ain't nothing y'all gonna be able to do about it. He finna stomp every last one of y'all, kick you in your butt, send you home crying. Coming to mess with him.
Hey, the numbers say that they in trouble, Scoop. It is what it is. Numbers don't lie.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
Hey, y'all heard it here first. Trey X letting y'all know what y'all gonna do.
Look at Lala D.
What y'all gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out what y'all gonna do.
You see Lala D down there rolling the eyes at me.
Yeah, I got the track for you, my brother.
Who you got it for? Trey X?
I
For the
got it
champ?
for Treads for the champ.
You got it for the champ?
I got a request too. I want to hear that "Always Be Gangster" on your next song.
Okay, there you go. See,
because I'm always be gangster on this Champ Ross. Believe that
got
shit.
two, so my brother can get you queued up with that one. But this one, I got to give to you.
Well, you got to put it up there so I can see it. You got to put it up there so I can see it.
Yes, sir. It should have been
I
there.
did say, okay, Tiafimo couldn't defend his titles. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We're going to say, hey, that's different though, man, because Tiafimo couldn't be one man. I got to beat the field. You know what I'm saying? So that's different, man. Come on.
I don't know. This is war. Lala D we ain't trying to hit it.
So if I get first this pass and then I come back with like a second or a third, that mean I went out like Tiafimo? Because I would think I still did pretty good if I finished second out of 60 people.
But we got the whole season to go, so you know I'm kind of looking at it like a season should be looked at. You know, you might come out of the blocks a little slow, you might stumble a little bit, but it's how you finish.
Yeah.
So you know, until the end of this season, you the champ. Can't nobody say nothing else about it except "What's up, champ?"
Yeah.
Defending, reigning. Who won it?
That's it.
I'm gonna come back with something. Don't even worry about it.
La D say no. You only got to beat number 2. Oh, that sounds serious.
That's she called.
That sounds like she gonna be number 1. What you talking about don't mean faithing.
Yeah,
that's how I'm talking. That's how you need to be, sis. All season.
Yeah,
all season.
That's how I wanted to be.
They can work for that, baby.
Hey, when she crash and burn, it's gonna feel even better because all that shit she was talking. Please talk.
Let me be the first one to say, making my pick. I don't believe she's gonna do no crashing and burning. I think she gonna always be in the top 5, and then she gonna make a move and slam for that first spot of the women.
Man, if she in the top 5 consistently, we'll never hear the end of that shit.
Hey, we'll celebrate. That's what we do here at MG Talks Boxing. We celebrate all victories, no matter how big, how small. So, yeah.
Hey, but hold on, School. You know, you showing her a lot of love. You remember last time she was talking about how she ain't got eyes in the back of her head and she can't see who behind her and all that kind of stuff. You remember that, right?
Yeah, I do remember that. It was well deserved. Hell, I was way back there. Even you said that you couldn't talk to me. I ain't got time for nobody way back there. So, you know, ain't nothing wrong with my memory. I remember great how y'all was like throwing slugs back, just throwing apples and shit out the window while they was driving, knowing I'm behind. Knowing I'm behind them. But
y'all was talking a lot of trash that day.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Maestro. Maestro gonna help Egg on sis. He say, put in words, La D. Call him out on your page tomorrow. Ah, look at that.
Look how she did me though. She made me a tribute video yesterday, and then at the end, she talking about she gonna kick my ass on the next one.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
That's supposed to be a tribute though, man. She supposed to be saying something nice. She ain't supposed to be saying she gonna whoop my ass and all that.
That's that gangster Philadelphia in her. Wait, did I say
ain't
that
even
right?
from Philly. She from Rhode Island.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Rhode Island. Oh, she up there by Bruce Gold.
Yeah, she from weak ass Rhode Island.
Oh no, he didn't say weak. I was about to take a drink and he said weak ass Rhode Island. He just
the whole
goddamn
state. The whole state the size of a Ritz cracker.
Ooh, look at him. He's just all over the place with it. That's right, sis. Go ahead and make that video and call him out tomorrow. Let him know that La D is coming. That man said smaller than the Ritz cracker. Damn, weak ass Rhode Island. That's some cold stuff. Hey, but
it's war. It's war right now, man. You know, we'll be friends afterwards. I'm coming to whoop her ass right now.
We'll get the war bugle ready because it's about to go down.
Look at her talking about that's it.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
People getting called out. Names is getting tossed in the hat. It's about to go down. Master Rod, the only thing I can say fitting to this is you hit us with something hot to celebrate the fact that Trey X is the champ, first place over at Champ Ross. Who's the boss?
For the champ, for the champ, for the champ. You know who's a champ, yeah. Who's a champ? Ring that bell, ring that bell, hey.
Hey, I dedicated all my life to this. Blood and sweat and tears in my fingers. Witness greatness right before your eyes. No matter what obstacle I will rise.
Like a phoenix from a deep sleep, daily 2 a days, weights and cardio deep, physique tone, my conditioning is at its peak. Focus and precision got me on the winning streak. My gloves golden, my knuckles swollen, my body aches while the refs holding my arm in victory. On a course to make history, you other dudes is a miss to me. Raise your fists to me and we'll go toe to toe, my nigga. Blow for blow, you wanna go, let's go. But you should know, my grind is weary, my drive is clearly the reason why these other fighters feel me. I'm more beast with it, get it? To be specific, increase slippers, elevate that, I feast with it. Take all you givers for robbing, stealing, but I might tice them up while I'm dodging feelings. My ceiling's the sky with a sunroof open, I float like a butterfly. When I see you in your eye, you hope this be the last time that you feel missing in your time zone. Kill your vision, snatch your mind stone.
Dundee, Ali's trainer right next to me is saying it. You may hear him. Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier!
Hey, I dedicated all my life to this. Blood and sweat and tears in my fingers. Witness greatness right before your eyes. No matter what obstacle I
When I step in the ring, I'll be facing the champ. When the bell goes in, you'll be facing the champ. That jab in his face, gon' set him up, send one through his gut, make him feel it in his spine. He's spitting out his mouth, he's grill wide open. Start dropping bombs, blood starts flowing. Rapid fire like an AK, hitting everywhere. Happy looking like his pockets on the payday. And you call him a killer? Well, I'ma gon' make this a killer and beat him like he stole something. I was blessed to dodge most hands, unaffected by what might land. I'm gonna make it where the ref have to save you. You're a puzzle that I saw that disabled strength like wilder speed, like I lead. Your hands can't keep with the eyes don't see. I'm awakened till the feet start to hurt. Pushing in the corner, ropes hold him up. Now I'm working on the inside, rearranging everything about him on the inside. Everything about him on the inside. Broke up, took a step back, like a champ as he fold up. And if you now, I'm gonna make this abundantly clear. It's a new undisputed in there. That's the way. That's the way Trey X was standing up over everybody. That's how he was standing over in the neutral corner, like, yeah, I done whooped everybody over here in this season, the champ Ross. Ain't nothing y'all can do with me except bow down to the king. All you peasants, look up to me and call me champ. Is that what you're trying to say?
Hey, it is what it is, man. You know.
We're going to accept it then. Ladies and gentlemen, we are celebrating, yes, I said it again. We are celebrating the fact that Trey X took first place, ended the season as numero uno head honcho boss.
Yeah, unlike Ali after he beat Foreman. Never again doubt me. Never again saying that you can defeat me. I am the best. I'm the champ, and I'm knocking out all bums.
And there it is. There it is. And with that being said, let me go ahead and hit you with this right here. Oh, shit.
See there. Always be gangster. Always ride. Always be gangster. Always ride on right. Always be gangster.
Trey X, this is for the champ.
I was born off in DI, backyard of the shy. Moved out to GA, that's word around the H-time. Grind hard, skip plays, get flows to make pay. Pop collars, brush shoulders, make moves the smooth way. Got beat too, I got family to handle that. Turning rocks, push a shot of lead, we can handle that. A lot of y'all trip out them flows that just sitting out. Hoping I don't live by the laws that I'm shipping out. Easy, make the wrong move, get your head bust easy. Ain't about drama, nigga, what's up? rough dog, kingpin, labels I roll with. Real ass niggas, that let me come flow with. Man, even sick, I'm gonna shine like a bright star. Rolling a hoop, still pull me a tight star. Stop on a dime, gang brain on a dime. Blazer sweet, here, track still flame on time. Yeah, it's still flame on time. Always the gang, come on.
What's up, Hyphy? Welcome to Stopping Through, man. You celebrating Trey X winning first place. Champ Ross, who's the boss?
I don't chase after hoes, I'd rather chase tracks. You spend more money like that, make money like that. If you're scared, you don't get paid, and a broke nigga don't get laid. Unless she a whole damn Z, man. I ain't come to make friends, I just come to stack in your shadow, stand in your face with that fake ass grin. I'm gonna keep whipping grain, blazing up sweet, watching twins as they fall as I creep through the streets, maintain in the street, push weed, plus X, plus head in the street. 20 inches you roll on, that's what I hold on. You cross the line, I'ma be the one to roll. Bumping face in the deck, should've showed some respect. I'ma leave you with your life, but you won't see shit. Plus you can't hear shit. I ain't worried about a payback, cause they can't move shit. I ain't worried about a payback, cause they can't move shit. I'll always be gang. Always be gang. I'm the type of out of day, always shoot out, It's just a ride down the street with the bag in the back, them hoes on the side with that weed in the left, gripping grain with the left hand, drain in the right, while I nod in my nose and they stop at the light, and my rims still roll on. These hoes break their necks trying to hold on. You can miss me with the sex, don't bring it down, cause I ain't about to pay for the moan. I'm sitting behind dark tents, so the head don't show, so the smoke don't show, so it feel slow. Still sipping on days, my blowing on A's, all to the next lane, feel like this way, north side to the west side, gon' throw it up, east side to the south side, gon' throw it up. Y'all know how it is H-Town, H-Town always be gangsta. This has been a Big Pen collaboration.
Hey,
Them me and the motherfucker once again.
that's always the gangster. Playing it for the champ. For the league champ Ross. He proved that he's the boss, taking on all comers. He said King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Hey, real recognize real. That's cause, right?
Yeah, that's cause.
All right, salute to you, fam. Yeah, said salute to me, man. I'm fucking with your music. Salute to Hyphy, man. Even see that troll motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Hyphy
man.
came in and said, what jibber jabber Trey rambling about tonight?
Yeah, that's my man, man. That motherfucker Hyphy crazy. He done really became one of my favorite motherfuckers because don't nothing bother him. Nothing. I talk all kind of shit to him. It don't never bother him. So yeah, I fuck with Hyphy, man. But I'm talking that shit because I won first place. And I mentioned you earlier too, because you talking about since I'm so cocky, I was gonna lose my number one spot and all that kind of shit. But I brought it on home on your ass. So yeah.
Hey, tonight is the night. Get it off your chest. Say what you want. Be how you want to be.
Hey, to the victor goes the spoils, OG.
That's right. And seeing it, you hear MZ Talks Boxing, I get to enjoy those spoils. I get to bask in the light with you, and I'm enjoying it, actually. You know what I'm saying? Just like I got to bask in the light of Lala D's birthday. I was so glad that she came through and celebrated with us. Just like I'm glad you came through to celebrate the ass kickings, the smackdowns that you laid off on everybody over there.
Let the beatings begin.
That's right. You beat everybody within an inch of their life. Beat them like some runaway slaves. Beat them like a brand new drum set. I mean, you were just handing them out. And you spoke it into existence. You said, MZ, man, it's this one dude of mine, and he got first place. And I'm like, yeah, Trey. And you're like, yeah, but I'm going to get him, M. Next thing I know, you had it. I said, well, he did what he said he was going to do.
Hey, if you ain't going to do it, don't say it, OG.
Hey, all I can say, I'm giving you your props. You said it. You said I'm finna go, hey, MZ, I'm finna go out here and whoop these people ass, have them crying, let them know who it is that's running things around here. And all I could do is listen and say, okay. Because the last time I played, I came in like 65th place. So what can I say? All I can do is listen.
Hey, man, they know I'm the best around. Mr. Known to lead tall buildings in a single bound. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
hey, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do, School. Top choice Rolls Royce, like that dude that be with Devin Haney.
Oh,
you know
man.
What I'm talking about?
Yeah, old school be saying this thing, man. That old school dude be talking and talk, walk and walk.
I love that dude, man.
I'll whoop your ass. Don't let the game fool you and think that I won't stretch you out around here. Yeah, I can bag you up, player. Yeah, it's Trey X all day long. Y'all don't feel what's going on till he not number one and somebody else is still number one. And then I'll be saying they number one. So
yep, and I said too, it is what it is.
That is. But right now, it's all about you. You know what I'm saying? It's a Texas thing. It is a Texas thing. Let's all say it together. It's a Texas thing.
It's a Texas thing, man.
Wait a minute. So that's how you gonna do me, sis. She gonna say MZ 47th place to be exact. Wow.
Oh,
right after I just got through holding her up, hyping her up. So okay, the claws have come out. The claws have come out. She
might be talking about me.
I don't know. I was pretty close down there. You know, I hope she's talking about you.
I don't want none of my people to be in no 47th place. Man.
Well, that's better than 65th. So I was wrong if she's talking about me. I just moved up damn the 20 spot. So yeah, let it be that. Let it be that. So you ain't got no gummies going down tonight, champ?
Oh man, I got all kind of cannabinoids and shit, man. I got some HAC. I just ran out of TACO. I got to go pick up some of that shit, but I got some TACP. I got some Delta 8, 3 Chi, some Tahoe. Gee, that shit real good, man. I want to get some more of that. But yeah, I got what'd you say, Scoop?
I said what, the Tahoe?
Yeah, I love the Tahoe G, man. That's like one of my favorite tasting strains. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get some more of that shit.
Yeah, I got this little spot around the corner from my house that I just discovered last time. And long enough to know about the gummies and stuff like that. I put in the song. But yeah, I got to stack up come tomorrow on my way home from work. I'm gonna swing out my new favorite spot and order it on my phone before I get there.
Yeah, I got this other shit that I want to. They got the TACP, but TACP is like real expensive. It's basically $300 for a gram of the shit. So like, but it's very potent. So they got these carts by this company called Utoya, and they $129 for a cart of this shit. But you get 150 milligrams of TACP. To go along with 750 milligrams of HAC, and they basically the strongest legal carts in the game. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got no product with 150 milligrams of TACP. So I've been thinking about knocking off one of them motherfuckers, man. Maybe for 420 or something to celebrate. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's talking about some celebrations. I'd be higher than the giraffe ass sitting on the moon.
Hey man, the shit that I've been getting, they got a very small amount of it. Like I get it from this company called Benoit, and they only put like 15 milligrams. And this other company is putting literally 10 times more TACP in their carts. You know what I'm saying? So right. and that's why it's so expensive. Because like I said, shit is like $300 a gram. And you can buy it pure like that. They got a company called VV that you can buy this shit from for you can pay $300 for 1 gram. But the shit is potent, man. It's the most potent cannabinoid in the game by far.
Now, champ, you know, when you champ, you can say shit like $300 a gram and talk like it don't faze you at all. But for me, I'll be damned if I'm gonna pay $300 for a gram of anything.
I understand what you're saying, see, but this the thing though. Like the amount that it takes for like a therapeutic amount is so small that that amount right there, it seemed like a lot, but over time you will be paying a lot less. Like for example, if you buy the carts of this shit, it's like $50, and
Are you saying a cart like a carton?
No, like a cart is like a vape cart, vape cart.
Oh, the
you know
cartridge.
Yeah, a little cartridge. You know what I'm saying? If you buy one of those are like 50, and if you get a good company, they gonna only put like 20 milligrams in there. You know what I'm saying? So basically, if you just keep on doing it like that, you're gonna spend a whole lot more money. Like if you if you spend $300, you get 1,000 milligrams. But if you buy it like in cart form, you're gonna spend like $1,000 for 1,000 milligrams. It work out to something like that. So you end up saving like $300 if you bought it in its pure form like this. You see what I'm saying? So it looked like a lot of money, but it's a very expensive cannabinoid. So you're gonna spend money regardless, even if you don't buy that $300. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I do understand that. You know, I've been puffing for a minute, all kind of puffing. But Hyphy say Trey said he got that pressure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I ain't got that shit that I just said, but I do got some other shit that's pretty good. I've been thinking about trying this other shit too. This Entourage line from this company called Utoya. It's the same company, but they got this brand that they mix all the shit together. They got the TACP mixed with the HAC mixed with the TACO and mixed with the Delta 8, and they put the minor cannabinoids in there. They put the CBN, CBG, and the CBD all mixed together for an entourage effect. You know what I'm saying?
I think that girl was trying to get me to take one of those, buy one of those that was set like that at the store that I was just speaking about, just around the corner from my house. And now listening to you talk about it, I might go in there and let her talk me into it when I go in there tomorrow.
That's just bad. Like if I was to advise anybody on this shit here, it would be to get that cart right there. It's called the Entourage Elite from this company called Utoya. And I trust this company for several reasons. Number one, they always got what's called COA, and that's certificate of analysis. So they're gonna tell you what's exactly in your product. It's gonna show you that it's safe. It ain't got the metals in it and the solvents and all that kind of shit. And plus, they not hiding from their clientele. They literally do live streams on YouTube where they doing their own products, and they do giveaways. They answer questions. They give discount codes. They do all kind of shit. So they got like a direct relationship with their consumer base. Some companies, they be hiding because they got something to hide. This company don't have nothing to hide. They right there out in the open. All that shit, they be doing their own products, man, and they enjoy their own products, and that's something that I can get behind. So that makes me trust this company, Utoya. So if you was to try anything, Utoya Entourage Elite. That's your number one best bet, and they got the sativa, the hybrid, and the indica versions of that.
Y'all heard it here first on MZ Talks Boxing, right from the champ, first place man out of the pigs. Y'all can't fuck with him. That's what I'm saying. That's what he's saying. That's what we all agree to. Unstoppable, unmovable. The man that can't be flexed with. Trey X. Call a whale from the water, a frog from the sea. I said that backwards, but y'all know what I mean. Speak, champ, speak.
Hey, the truth will set you free, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just had nothing. Yeah, I'm about to say I ain't just had nothing profound to say.
Okay, well, you said the truth shall set you free, and you're right. It has. It set you free to first place. Set you apart from the crowd.
Yeah.
All those that would be crabs of a bucket, grabbing you by your ankles, pulling you back in, champ. Way to fight them off. Way to kick them back down. And the champ standing on top of the pile right now, screaming, "Who wants some? Who else wants some of Debo? You old man? Nope. No. And run down the street. Get your ass up and get in this car, boy. I don't know what made you come down here and mess with the champ. I don't know what made you do that.
Yeah. We're going to come back and do it all again, man. So don't even worry about it.
See,
I'm not worried about it. I'm more concerned.
Place.
What you said, Master Rod? He took my place.
He took my place.
Hyphy say that was a good little company promo right there. They need to give Trey a free starter kit in exchange.
Hey, I was thinking that same shit, Hyphy. I was like, man, I done gave these motherfuckers a hell of a commercial.
Man, you did your thing. You did. Hey, I'm glad you did it here on MZ Talks Boxing.
Hey, but the thing is though, like it's square business though, because like I'm in an illegal state. So like I ain't got access to the dispensaries and all that kind of stuff. So I done tried some different products, different cannabinoids and stuff. And this has been like the best company that I done dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Like even the companies that's real good, like 3 Chief, for example, they done all done something that I ain't really like. This is the one company that just got everything out in the open. Like you don't have to go looking for nothing. If you want to know what's in the products, go look up the COA. It's easy to access. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, the CEO of the company, he the one that do the damn live streams. You see the CEO literally using his own products and enjoying his own shit. That means something to me, man. Because if you don't enjoy your own product, like what do you have? Like I even think about myself when I call fights. I call fights for the people, but to be real with you, one reason I do it is for my own goddamn self because I like listening to it too. You know, I know that shit sound cocky as fuck, but it's the truth. I do like listening to our live streams. I like listening to my fight calls. So that's something that I enjoy. So if I can enjoy it, other people can enjoy it. So since these people, they enjoy their own shit, they just give me that confidence like, hey, this might be something that you can try. And the products that I've tried from them, they done all been like high quality, off on point. The taste, the carts, the oil, everything is on point. You know what I'm saying? And the edibles too, because they sell Rice Krispie treats. They got the big old fruit slices that they be selling with like 1,000 not 1,000, but 100 milligrams of Delta 8 in each slice. They got they got the entourage with the edibles too, like the entourage gummies and shit. Man, they got all kind of high quality shit, man. And plus, they do it in a way that the other companies don't, because, like I said, they use the entourage effect. So they give you all the cannabinoids at one time. You ain't got to buy them separately. You can just get them all in one product with this company. So yeah, they deserve the praise.
Okay, and not to interrupt you, champ, but I'm gonna have to, because you know one of those that didn't come in first place have left a question. Hyphy says, hypothetically speaking, when they bury you, Trey, what 3 strands would you want us to throw in your coffin?
You can't bury a legend, bro. Like my legacy will live on forever, bro. I done already won it. I'm already a champion. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to see if I'm a repeat. Hey, you could have said that if I wouldn't have won last season, but I already went out there and handled that business, man. So yeah, my legacy gonna live on.
What you say? Your spot is solidified.
Solidified. You know what I'm saying?
Come through with those nonsensical questions like that, man. Interrupting the champ while he's sitting there telling us what he's telling us, man. Respect the champ.
I got a better question. When is Hyphy gonna get his ass in there and bury me? That's what I want to know. When
Shots
you gonna get
fired
in there?
Across the bow?
Boom. Hector! I'm looking for you, Hyphy. Where you at? When you gonna come bury me?
It's the sound of the alarms. Sound of the alarm. Sparta is under siege.
Let the beatings begin. Shit.
Man, it's good.
Ding ding.
What's that? That's our ghetto version of a bill.
Hey, it was good enough. I knew what it was.
Yeah. So I do want to go to one thing that you were speaking about. You know, you had me all the way till you got to the Rice Krispie treats. And then I was like, man, he said Rice Krispie treats. And the only reason I'm sad about it, because, you know, I used to spend my summers with my auntie now in the projects. And like that was the go-to dessert. And man, I ate so many Rice Krispie treats when I was young. I see a Rice Krispie treat and just tears start running down my face.
You had too many of them. Huh?
Man, I done had so many Rice Krispie treats, it don't even make sense.
Well, they do have some good Rice Krispie treats. They not like your typical ones, though. They got a different taste. But I know you probably don't want the texture, none of that.
Yeah,
but like
they got Rice Krispies in them.
Yeah. But they green. They green. Like they look different, but they still Rice Krispie treats. So you would be better off just getting like the gummies, because like I said, they gummies got like 100 milligrams in them. I don't even see other companies making them like that. Like most companies, they'll make them with 12 and a half, 25. Some of them come with 50. The most I've seen was 60 until this company. They got 100 in theirs. So
hold on, champ. I gotta get some things straight. Lala D said, "Hyphy, good question. Did he answer? I stepped away. Let me rewind it for y'all." This is what the champ really said. He was like, "My legacy don't die. I don't know who y'all think y'all messing with. I have solidified my spot. I have kicked asses and took names, ran around the building screaming, Hector!" So, yeah, Lala D, he answered it like that.
Hey, don't think I'm the hunted around here. I am still the hunter. Don't get it fucked up. I'm the goddamn silverback gorilla in this bitch. And y'all better understand that. But then she talking about she love Rice Krispies. I'm the silverback.
Especially the ones you make at home with the buttery taste.
Damn thing be so good, man.
So y'all just gonna go ahead and just make me relive my old sad ass summers of eating Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah, you say you don't like Rice Krispie treats, Lala.
That's what I'm getting out this whole situation. First, it was we ain't got eyes in the back of our head, you know. MZ, I can't even mess with nobody that far behind me.
Hey, Lala D, I asked a better question. I asked him, when is he gonna get in the Champ Ross and take me down himself? And he went radio silent in this motherfucker. Yeah.
Maestro said that boy chest in the way, bro. He said Trey X got his chest sticking out looking like a redwood woodpecker.
Hey, they ain't gonna take me out my square, Big E. They ain't gonna take me out my square, bro. They trying to take me from being a hunter into the hunted. That ain't gonna happen, bro. I'm still the silverback gorilla in this motherfucker. They gonna know. I'm coming back with something.
That's right, champ. Let them know who else wants up. Man.
Who else wants up? Who else? Come on.
That's right. Tell them you will grab lightning when it flash through the sky, slam it down on the ground.
Oh shit!
Go ahead and let them know, champ. Let them know. Lala D said, "Facts, Trey X, hyphy. If you feeling froggy, you know the rest." That's what's said by sis. You feeling froggy? Go ahead and hop your ass on over here and see what happens.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody playing with you tonight. You messing with the champ.
Hey, that's why I like Lala D. She one of them women like either come home with your shield, own it. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? It's all about being a warrior.
That's right. And y'all notice how, you know, I'm softening up the champ, making sure let him know I am his friend. So when he least expect it, that's when I'm gonna whip out the blade and come cutting.
See Caesar, see Brutus, huh, man?
That's right. Damn. See Caesar, see Brutus. We joined at the hip right now. Y'all don't say shit about the champ. Unless you want your head smacked around here. We ain't playing with you.
You just like Lala, man. Y'all gonna give me a tribute, but at the same time, y'all plotting on the motherfucker.
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, y'all plotting on me, man.
Oh man, that was a mistake. Pretend like, as the judge would say in the courtroom, strike that from the record. You will act like it has never been said.
I can't even trust my own people, man. That's cold.
Not in Champ Ross's fantasy picking league. I don't think you can trust nobody. Except MZ. MZ's a cool cat. You can fuck with him.
Shit, I can trust Lala D because she ain't gonna bust a grape at a vineyard.
Oh my goodness. Shots fired. He said, wait a minute, don't they bust grapes at vineyards? Damn. That's bound to accidentally happen while they picking them. So, you know, some got to be, they making wine. Damn, they busting grapes wide open. What's really happening?
She ain't busting grapes at a vineyard, OG. She ain't got herself shit in that Champ Ross.
Wow. Well, I am not gonna say that she ain't got that. I'm gonna say Sis gonna come through and make it happen. That's what's gonna pop off. Sis gonna make it happen. Master Rod.
Yay.
Can you grace the champ with something to ease his ears and let him forget that the haters are out there skulking around and preparing to try to overthrow him and his title?
One more time for my boy out there in the fighting land. You got to come in right here. The MZ Talks Boxing. We got all day coming out Track Titan House.
Oh, we're gonna bust him with all day. One more time. Let know all day he be winning all day.
Master Rogers want that cherry on top on the board.
Well, he getting it to him. There it is.
We go harder than concrete. Me and my body get smoked out. Ice chest full of beats. Shit, is this the dirty south? Fuck, being down and out. We in this bitch trying to stay alive. Peace to you, my nigga. See you trying to get your money. 3 7 for life and I fuck with it. You better show your fans straight. You don't rank with me. Standing up all day. All day. It's on again. Same day. Same shit. All across the bitch. No matter where you live. Hold it down. Shout out across Southwest side. Hey, yo, time straight. All day. All day, all day, get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day, where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day, making sure that the fam straight. All day, all day, all day, get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day, where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day,
making sure my family's straight. Doing what I do, keep doing for my beats, making sure my family eats, saying little prayers. I'm glad I got to know ya. I'ma be here till the end. I'm the only master bride.
Making sure that the fam straight. All day, all day, all day, get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day, where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day, making sure that the fam straight. All day, all day, all day, get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day, where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day.
I break bread, my kinfolk, and I don't sleep. They can't eat, and they can't eat, and I don't sleep. I make way for my kinfolk. Guard dog up all night, making sure everybody sleep tight. Checking the perimeter with that thing on me, making sure that it's all right. I never leave my post alone, even if it means posting alone. I ain't talking about all, I'm talking about living and leaving my post alone. Some people looking at the pressure. Oh no, not see. I'ma make sure that my family always equal up to me.
Making sure that the fam straight. All day, all day, all day, get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day, where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day, making sure that the fam straight. All day, all day, all day, get your money and it can't wait. All day, all day, all day, where it's real and it's no face. All day, real shit. All day, trying to stay out the way. All day, all day, all day.
I got that retired money, so the fam is good. Bought a home out in the country, moved us out of the hood. When circumstances were bad, we converted to good. Every time they said I couldn't, I showed them I could. These haters plotting my downfall, I'm wishing you would. You 10 steps ahead of you, you back where I stood. Nigga, you should understand this boy don't play. Regardless of what you say, we bring that heat all day. Let go.
Yeah, I guess y'all heard that. Bringing heat all day. Getting that thing and making it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, we went over a little bit of our time. So I don't want to hold y'all up too late. We usually stop about 10:30, but we ride so hard with the champ tonight that here we are pushing up on 11:30. So what I'm going to do is say, champ, you got any words you want to say before it's all said and done with?
Man, I appreciate you letting me come on, man. You a Master Rod. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Support my boy Pecos Bill. We're gonna be back on the channel calling fights this Saturday with this Joe Smith Jr. fight. It's a chance he might go out there and get his ass upset too. I'm still trying to make my mind up on which way I'm gonna go. But yeah, man, we're gonna get back to kicking ass and taking names, man. Salute to everybody that ain't gonna talk y'all to death.
Well, with that being said, I'm going to just say thank you guys for coming through and chilling with us. We're going to go ahead and end it like we do when we started, and that's by letting Obese take us to the house. So with that being said, good night to one and all. Peace.
Y'all know what it is. MZ Talks Boxing.
Let me make this abundantly clear. We talk about boxing here. My opinion is winning, but if you ain't feeling, you're good on your boxing. Yeah, this mental headshot sting. So do these body blows that I bring. You wanted the big step to the ring. Let's go to the toe to the final bell ring. MZ Talks Boxing. Yeah.